morning, everyone. Konbanwa. Gokyen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Isla-sama desu. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone had a great holiday. It's been 3 days. It's been 3 days since we last saw each other. And I hope everyone's Christmas or holiday went well, or at least everyone was able to get a good Christmas break or enough rest or food. Either way. Hi! What's the weather like today? It is nighttime. I don't know. It's very cold though. I'd have to say that for the general weather here. Go ki-gen yo! Yes, we're finally picking up Find Love or Die Trying once again. It's still not done yet. It's still not finished. For the new people here, this is actually a continuation of the game that I've been playing for months now, right? Months now. So it's called Find Love or Die Trying, where I, the MC, goes to a dating show, but if I mess up, I will die. That's basically it. Hi everyone, good morning. Hi. Thank you for dropping by. Wait, I don't have any BGM on, but I can turn on the game BGM by now. There we go. Normal day, but got migraine during Christmas. Oh god. You hear rain? From my side? It's not raining though. It's probably my air conditioning system. Or it's maybe like the wrong configuration for my mic settings, because the last time I had my Streamlabs open was that crazy short karaoke Christmas stream we had. It is ikug time, yes! Was working on the holidays. I kind of felt that. I was working, slightly working with VTuber stuff by 26th. Yes. But I still wanted to like rest for a bit by nighttime. So this stream was supposedly for yesterday, but I just wanted to sleep a little bit more. It's been a month. Wait, has it really been a month since I last played the game? Oh my god, this is part 4. And do you guys see that hearts? The 8 hearts on the TV? On the game screen? So apparently I have only gotten through 4 chapters out of 8. I'm not sure if... I think those hearts signify the chapters that I have done and haven't done yet. So I'm like 4 out of 8. And oh god, I feel like I'm so far away from the ending. Had to work on Christmas night. Oh no. Well, I hope you got to rest after that Christmas night. Man, working sucks. Can't watch today due to work, but I hope the best girl wins. So. I'm still conflicted. You know, Violet and Scarlet were my first 2 waifus, but Allie, I'm kinda feeling something for Allie. She's a good girl as well. Buenas noches, mi reina Isla-sama. It's Isla-sama. No habla español. Por favor. I'm sorry, that was a really bad attempt. But yes, buenas noches, I think it means good night. Lots of streams until we finish it. I was hoping to finish it tonight, actually. God, I'm hoping to finish it tonight because I don't know. I think we're stuck in this time loop and I don't know when it will end because it's been like how many loops already? How many timelines already? Jesus. Okay, well, I guess it's time we continue. Can we speedrun 4 chapters tonight? I mean, if things get very repetitive, then we will probably speedrun, because it just... it just went on a loop. The last chapter we played, everything just looped. Everything just freaking looped. So I think we can, yeah, I think we can speed run it. At least skip the dialogues we have already seen. Last played 11:05. Oh my god, November 5 was the last time I played this. Holy shoot, and it's already December 27. That's been more than a month. Oh no. Just read faster, SMH. Damn, but the story, I gotta understand the story. But okay, I'm gonna skip the dialogues I've already read. Okay, so we last stopped here. Okay, let's get this series done once and for all. Okay, Scarlet Root. Okay, I gotta refresh my memories, and if everyone else's memories is better than mine, then feel free to remind me of what happened during the last few gameplays that I've done on this game. Don't look at your last time you played Doom. What? What Doom? What is Doom? Doom what? Nani? What's that? It sounds edible. Okay. I found Scarlet inside the library, the place I'd most often meet her for the first time. She always looked so happy when she was reading. It did the heart good to try and make her smile in the same way when I talked with her. We became fast friends again. The similarity of our situations might have played a part in that. Still, I'm not sure why Allie insisted in me going on a date with Scarlet today. Oh, she did? She did? Sure, getting her memories back will be a huge win, but... Haha! We meet again! Cat. Hey, Scarlet! Ikug! I'm glad you're safe. Things are going crazy out there. What's happening? I know it sounds crazy, but there's a horde of zombies outside. The Brothers 5 and a lot of our behind-the-scenes help went crazy, and... Scarlet, you did this, didn't you? Wait, what? I've been here the whole time with Ikug. I couldn't have. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I remember in the first date with Scarlet, it did happen, the zombie apocalypse. But now she's claiming that she hasn't done anything, so that's weird. Okay, let's continue. Super member chat, thank you, arigatou. Oh, I had alert box off, sorry. Isla. Oh, that's it. That's a member message. Thank you. Okay. I've never heard of anything like this. Wait, what? Ale? Are? Ah? I don't know anything either. Or at least I don't remember what happened. I can vouch for her. We've both been here since our date started. Well, either way, I bet you can create a cure for it, no? Mate. There we go. I mean, I probably could, but I need my equipment. I'm not sure why, but I can't find it anywhere. Oh, maybe someone used the zombie thingy. Thank you, arigato. Let's hope that I'll find some love and won't die in the process. Don't worry, I got this. I am a smooth lady talker. At least I think so. Okay. Dot. Follow me. You can use our lab. The secret lab. We followed Kat to the games room. The games room is the lab? Oh no. Kat put her hand against the wall of the games room, revealing a hidden trapdoor. She walked in and beckoned for us to follow. We walked down spiraling stairs for who knew how long. I lost track more than a few times. I remember this place. Yabai! Oh no. War flashbacks. War flashbacks. I remember this place. You should have everything you need in this room to make a cure. Just don't go snooping around. This lab belongs to R&D, and we could all get in trouble if you do. Actually, this place doesn't have everything I need. What else do you need? To build a cure, I'm going to need a sample of whatever this is. I need a live specimen. Oh, I volunteer. Am I alive? I am alive. I am a specimen. Does that count? Do I count? ... I'm sure you can help with that, E-Cook. I've got some editing that needs my attention. You got this. And just like that, she was gone. If it makes you feel better, I'll help you catch somebody. I feel like they're going to catch Allie. You sure? If you're the only one who can make the cure, then it might be better for you to stay back. No thanks. There's no way I'm letting you out there alone. I don't want you to think I'm weird, but I've just got this feeling that I'd be pretty good at collecting unwilling zombie specimens. That is weird, but in this case, she's absolutely correct. Some memories must be intact, even if they're kept below the surface. Well, let's get on with this. We went back up to the surface. Everywhere we looked was overrun by zombies. We wouldn't stand a chance against a group, so we spent the day trying to split them up, as well as searching for lone wolves. Brains, bananas, what? We're in luck. We finally got an isolated sample. How are we supposed to bring him in though? One bite and we're finished. I've got just the thing. Scarleted... What? Scarleted who? Scarleted? Scarleted what? Scarleted pulled out a pair of brass knuckles. Where did you even get that? Is that really important right now? You mind looking the other way for a second? It's embarrassing. Sure, Scarlet. I turned around. Brains, bananas. I hope your health insurance covers this. What the fuck? Oh god, I hate the sound effect. About to catch these ants? Blah. Once more, with feeling. What is this, a kids show? Hurry the bad guys. We dragged him back to the mansion, paying careful attention to not run into any more of the zombies running amok. Scarlet opened the hidden trapdoor in the games room, and I pulled Four's unconscious body in. Oh, fuck! My hand slipped, causing Four's body to tumble down the stairs. Oh no! Bonk, bonk, bonk. He just kept going and going. ... I know, I'll get him. Better get him quick, or we're not going to have a live specimen. And we're back to the lab. Luckily, I managed to catch him pretty quickly. We put him on the operating table for Scarlet to analyze. Interesting. What's up, Scarlet? This virus, it's pretty clear it's man-made. Wait, didn't Scarlet make this? Even more interesting is that it looks like something I would make. Right? That's you, because you made this. Not that I ever made zombie viruses, Ikug. Huh? Haha. Yes, you have. It's kinda cute how you try to hide it. Is it? ... Cat, you there? Weird. I thought Cat was supposed to be able to hear us from anywhere on the island. Maybe there's no microphones all the way down here? I guess so. I was going to tell her we've got the cure now. Sweet. Great work, Scarlet. You bet I did. We administered the cure to 4, then went back upstairs together. Cat, you there? What's up, Scarlet? I've been waiting hours for you guys. You two done yet? We've got the cure now. We'll need your people's help to help administer it. We'll be right on it. Lay low for now. We're coming to get you. Oh! Oh! In the meantime, Ikug, how about you tell me about yourself? Don't say that with that kind of face! Ala! Oh ho ho! Ada! It's kinda getting hot in here. It'd be my pleasure. Wait, that's that? Is that it? Is that it? God damn it. With Cat's help, we managed to quell up the zombie plague with just enough time left in the day for a lovely dinner with Scarlet. I thought I was gonna tell you about myself. No! Oh gosh, this sucks. Anyway, after that, I went for a night walk with Allie to somewhere safe from prying eyes. You should buy a girl dinner first before you murder her in the woods, you know. I think I found a way to bring the others' memories back. You found their lab, didn't you? Pretty much. Sweet. I wasn't sure how to get back there after they shipped us out of there, so that's a huge win. I miss Sally. I like her a lot. So, where is it? There's a secret trapdoor in the games room. You just have to press a hidden panel in the wall. That said, how are we supposed to get in without being seen? There's cameras everywhere, and Scarlet and I were only allowed to enter because of the whole pandemic. Don't you worry about that. I've got an inside man. Dade! Dade desu ka? I wonder who. Oh my god. Oh! Ford's gonna be helping us with override. Ford's gonna be helping us override a few cameras and microphones in the mansion with old recordings. 4? That way, we can get in and stay inside long enough to get their memories back without raising any sort of fuss. The brother that we killed today downstairs? What's that look for? I'm surprised he's still standing after today, to be honest. I wouldn't work with people who would go down that easy. Was 4 always working with you? Nope. Never till now, but we can't afford to refuse his help. I've had him prove he's trustworthy. Don't worry. You can count on him. Ah, yabai ne. Really? 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 I'm kind of nervous, but okay. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, we have everything we need for the first part of the plan. Up for a trip down the memory lane together? Sounds like a plan. Where are we going? Allah? It's everyone. You guys have to see this, trust me. Ali put her hand against the secret panel. A second later, the wall parted to reveal the winding staircase Ford became intimately and repeatedly familiar with. Did Ali prove Ford's trust before or after his little trip on the stairs? Oh, you guys found my secret spot already? I'm sorry, what? I found this place this morning. I sat near the top of the stairs and played for a while. It was more fun to play in the dark. Hold me back, Ikug. Ah? Who? Ali explained the situation as we walked downstairs. Sure enough, they were skeptical. Except for Scarlet. Oh. Okay, your story makes a little more sense when you come down there. We walked towards the machines in a mixture of awe and fear. The markings on this machine. My father's company made these. Why? Violet! Violet's father? Oh. They didn't. Not my baby. I'm sorry, everyone. I wish I had to say it wasn't true, but it is. I don't know why we're being kept here. Why they film the show over and over. But I know that if we don't escape, and fast, they're going to kill us sooner or later. Ikug and I are going to do our very best to make sure all of us get out of here alive. But to do that, I need you to trust me. Trust you with what? I need you to trust me enough to step back into the tanks they kept you in. For us to escape, we need all of us to have our memories back. Otherwise, you won't trust us enough. I'd have to be quite foolish to just step into this tank because someone said so. Ah, come on, you guys, trust us. Trust Ali, come on, we're not the bad guys. Violet, you can trust her. Excuse me? I know she's telling the truth about this machine. Because I built this. She built what? Oh. Ali. Hmm? This isn't the first time we've met, is it? Ah, really? Really? Majikayo? No, it isn't. We've gotten to know each other quite a few times by now. It's a strange feeling. On one hand, this is horrible. On the other, I'm glad that the machine works. Maybe one day, we'll put it to use the way it should be. Alright, I'll trust you. We just walk back into the machine? Thank you, Violet. I know it'd be difficult to trust me, so I appreciate it. There's a machine that should have your name on it. Go into it, and then Ikug and I will start the reversal process. I do hope this works. It should, but it might hurt a bit. I need context? Well, this is actually part 4 of the series that I've been playing. Find love or try dying? Die trying, I mean. Why do I keep interchanging them? This is part 4, so if it's the first time that you're catching this series, well, I suggest that you should go check out the first 3 that I've done, because it's kind of difficult to explain the context because I'm very far into the game already. So yeah, I do recommend that you try out the first, second, and third part of the series. This is on my channel as well. Do spare me from the details, please. Yui not saying anything felt sussy? Yeah, she's not saying anything. And yet, she has met me before, right? Yui has met me before. But, yeah, not that much words from Yui. Scarlet and Violet logged to their respective machines. I don't really get it, but I trust Yui could. And besides, I've got a thing for big things made out of metal. They're like mecha. I guess. Is this going to hurt? It won't hurt a bit. I'm sure it won't hurt that much. I'll take your word for it, it could. Alright, they're in their tanks. Let's do this, Ikug. On it. Even if it was necessary for all of us, their screams from the reversal process were almost more than I could take. So it does hurt. It does hurt. No! We lied. I'm sorry, Yui. Green-haired discount Miku. Yeah, they do have a variety of waifu archetypes, which I really do think is a good feature of the game. And it makes it very enjoyable, but I don't know if there's like an ending for each girl or if there's like only one true girl. So that's what we are going to find out today. Ellie and I covered our ears as Violet, Scarlet, Ewan, and Terra remembered years of memories in a matter of minutes. After doing all this, we better be getting out of here. Minna modotta. Everyone's back. Violet, Scarlet, Ewan, and Terra stepped out of their tanks after what must have felt like hours to them. Guys, you okay? This probably isn't time to mention it, but I made a bet with 4 about what would happen when they got their memories back. Huh? What did you bet? I'm going to watch from a safer distance, if you don't mind. Ale? If looks could kill, the girls that had just gotten out of the tanks would have killed me several times over. Ale? Ah! Why is everyone mad? Ale! They ran to me yelling and screaming. I didn't do anything! Isla-sama悪くないよね. I didn't do anything. You 5-timing little cheater! I forgot. I'm sorry, I love all of you except the green one. Wait, I can explain. Too late. They were on me like hyenas. Ah! Only 4 timing. Yeah, true. Now that we've all come down, how about we go over the escape plan? It better be good, Allie. Look at her angry face. For your sake, Ikug. Yabai ne. Out with it then! Oh, Violet, please, you are the love of my life. Do not get mad, darling. Please. Alright, listen up. Over the next hour, Allie explained her plan from start to finish. Trust me, it's the best we got. If this is our plan, we're doomed. What? What's gonna happen? Okay, wait, let's save. Okay. Congrats, Seacook! You've made it to day 2. You really gave our audience a run for their money yesterday with Scarlet. And that's before we got the zombies involved, believe it or not. I'm glad to hear that. You think you'll choose Scarlet at the end of this? It's too early to say, it's too early. I figure it's best to make things seem uncertain as possible and not get too focused on any one girl. Kat said that getting low ratings during the show could end up with them shutting it down early. If that happened this time, then game over. The only reason why we're able to make these moves right now is because Allie's machine glitched out. Who knows if that would ever happen again. There's no room for error. Too early to say right now, but she's definitely up there, Kat. I like the sound of that. But you know what I like even more? Drama. And what better way to start that fire than a full day date with another woman? If it ain't broke. So, who's it gonna be? Okay, a flashback. Have you ever noticed that there is only one room in the mansion that's locked? Nope, not even a bit. Really? It's right by the games room, and it's not the hidden one. I'm starting to understand why you've been stuck here all this time. I was snooping around at night looking for snacks when I saw Kat open it using a black key that she kept on a key ring in her pocket. It's definitely a master key. I've seen her use the same key both in the mansions as well as on other buildings. Sounds like it'd be pretty good to get our hands on that. Exactly! If you get me that key, for even a minute, I can make a mold of it that we can use as a duplicate key. Oh, she's so smart! Wow. Let me just fix my mic. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm betting that would be pretty helpful for helping us get out of here, to put it lightly. That's awesome, but wouldn't Kat notice her master key going missing? You're absolutely right, especially if you or I try to take it. I'm feeling a butt comment. But it won't be you or I taking it. I wonder who. Tomorrow, ask to take Yui on a date. Let me go get Yui. By the end of tonight, you'll both understand why it has to be you two. I'd say sounds like a plan, but I have no idea what's going on. Honestly, me too. Okay. Trust me, Cook, when have I ever been wrong? I could list every single date we've been on as evidence. Those don't count. Yui. There's just something about her, you know? We'll make it happen. It was the first date since getting all of the girls' memories back. We went for a walk in the woods, the same date we had when we truly had met again for the first time. It was a little awkward at first, figuring out how to not give away what we knew on camera, but we figured it out pretty quickly. It's so nice to see you again, Ikug.
I feel the same way, Yui.
After all this time, it's got to be fate, hasn't it?
It must be
This conversation is so dry and boring. I want to bail out of this date. To be honest, I feel a little like things are going a little over my head. This show, meeting you again, everything, it's just so moving so fast. Sometimes I feel like everything's just moving too fast for me to keep up. But with you, everything feels alright. Like, I know it's going to be okay. Would it be okay if we just spent today this way?
She leaned in closer and put her arms around me. I wouldn't have it any other way, Yui. Oh god, Ikug, you cheating. You cheating man! Wait a minute. What about getting the master key?
Ah, I can tell from your face what you're thinking about. Don't worry, I've got that covered. Bun bun bun!
Oh wait, she's angry. Bun bun bun!
Look at her angry face. Bun bun bun! Oh, the rabbit's gonna get it. Naruhodo ne?
Bun 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 darted out of a nearby bush and ran to Yui's side.
Who's the good boy? You're a good boy.
She picked him up and hugged him tight. It was impossible not to smile.
Almost forgot. Bun bun bun.
Touch him harder, Yui. No! Bun 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 leaped out of her arms and dashed towards the mansion.
And with that out of the way, how about we walk for a little longer?
What just happened? She reached for my hand, then held it tight. I'd like that. We walked and talked for hours. When we took breaks, we laid next to each other on the grass, talking about anything and everything. Yui's a lovely girl. At times, I remember how dire the situation we were in, and I couldn't help but freeze up. But with Yui, I'm never afraid to face those fears. She makes me braver with just a smile. Even when she couldn't ask directly what was on my mind, she found ways to comfort me despite that. And in turn, to make her smile, made me feel lighter than air. A life with her would be wonderful. I've got to make sure to get us all out of here safe.
He could?
Yeah.
Nani? I'll obey you, Ikug. I hope we can spend another day together. Just like this soon.
I'd like that. Me too, Yui. We walked back to the mansion together, hand in hand, then went our separate ways.
Ikug,
you would not believe what happened to me today. What happened, cat? I got attacked by some kind of forest monster. It was at least 10 feet tall, had monstrous teeth, and there was at least 5 of them. What happened? I thought Bun 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 was like a small, harmless bunny. You deserve it, cat. She does. She does. It took everything I had to not laugh. Luckily, I managed to fight them off without any permanent injury. I made sure that Ford deleted the footage. That shit was both embarrassing and traumatic. That's good to know. This is the worst run yet. What do you mean by that? Oh, she slipped up. Oh, nothing. I've just had a long day. I'll bet. You should get some rest while you have the chance. 5 forest beasts is nothing to sniff at.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Not at all, cat. Forest beasts affect 1 in 10 people. It could happen to you.
Right. I'll see you later, Ikug.
Good night, Ikug.
Was it a success then?
Oh.
Mission success. I can't believe that worked. How did you train your pet bunny to do all that? It's all thanks to our special training last night. What kind of special training? I made a few contracts with a few devils from the forest, but I'm sorry, what? I'm half kidding, don't worry about it.
Which half?
Are the keys ready to use? Not yet, which sucks. It's going to take a little longer for the makeshift plaster to set.
Where'd you get the plaster from, by the way?
Believe me, knowing more about how we got it will not make you any happier as a person.
I'm cool with not knowing.
Anyway, the keys will probably be usable by tomorrow morning, but you'll have to have your next date by then. We'll test them out as soon as it's night tomorrow. Sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
Awesome! Let's go, team! How about you let the rest of the girls know, Ikug? Force disabled the audio recordings in the house at night, so we should be good to talk back up there.
I'll let them know. I walked back up the staircase back to the mansion. Where are they? I can hear some sounds from the kitchen. I'll make my way over.
Violet.
Hey, Violet. How are you?
Goodness, apologies, Ikug. I didn't see you there.
Seemed pretty deep in thought. What's on your mind?
Besides to say hundreds of different versions of memories of the same week, I'm worried for the people back home. Yui has her brothers to worry about, though she tries not to be a burden with anyone with that feeling. Everyone has family out there, and who knows what's happened to them in the last, well, however long we've been trapped here. I have never gotten along with my parents that well, but even so, they must be worried sick.
I'm sure they're doing fine, Violet. And they're going to be so happy to see you again.
You're right, Ikug. Though, there's no way you could know that for sure, could you?
I guess so, but we've got to believe, right?
Isn't there hidden microphones, cameras here? I think 4 has disabled it when Ali said so earlier. I suppose you're right once again, Ikug. When we finally escape this dreadful place, I'm going to hold them so tight. It's kind of funny.
What is, Violet?
I told you I had a twin sister, right?
Yeah, you did. Her name was Viola?
That would be her. She was always my parents' favorite. You know the type. She came first in just about everything, while I did not. Even so, we got along just fine. I was proud to call her my sister. Then, there was the accident. She saw the car before I did. She moved to protect me before I could, and in the end... Why are you guys saying let's go? She's literally dead! Her twin sister's dead! What do you mean let's go? She was hit before I was, and she died for it.
I'm so sorry, Violet. Before then, I had no problem being second place to her. But for her sake, just for that one time, I wish I had come in first.
No, Violet. No.
Violet, don't worry, you're first in my heart. I think. Yes, you are. I'm oversharing, aren't I? I apologize. It's been a... It's okay, Violet. Just say what you're saying. You're kind, Ikug. It's something I adore about you, you know? After Viola died, I did my best to live up to the standards she set for my parents. You can probably guess how well that went. I wasn't as good as running the business or appearing prim and proper or even things like finding a partner. It's a little embarrassing, really. That's the whole reason why I came here. My parents saw an ad for the show and thought it might help me. Or perhaps they just wanted to kick me out of the house to make more room for my new baby brother. She has a baby brother? Baby brother? I couldn't resist the chance for them to support me for once. At times, I feel like I can't do anything right. Look at how this show has developed. Yabai. This is a nightmare in every regard. Violet. Yes? I held her in my arms tightly!
Oh, she's blushing!
You're an incredible woman, and believe me, there's nothing you can't do.
Oh, Ikug, you lady player, you!
I've seen you put the fear of God into the Brothers 5 and make delicious meals that some people would probably kill for. Even if this is a nightmare, it's one we're going to get out of together, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you.
What is with that disgusted face? Where's the blushing? Where's the blushy blush?
You are too kind. Thank you for the... I appreciate it. Sounds like me. But enough about me. Have you ever remembered anything about why you came here? Unfortunately, I haven't, but I'm hoping that the master key we pilfered will help with that. I hope so, for your sake. In the event where it does not provide any answers, my previous offer about finding you help outside of here to get your memories back stands.
Aw, Violet.
Thanks, Violet. I really appreciate that. It's the least I could do. I still fancy you quite a bit.
Doki doki! My heart is beating! Nande doshite? Nande why?
Doki doki, I'm having the doki doki. I'm having the butterflies in my stomach right now.
She still likes me.
I still fancy you quite a bit, you know? And I'll kiss. I know it's not the time or place, but maybe when you get out of here, perhaps you'll join me for, say, a lovely cruise around what's left of the world? I'm looking forward to that day. As am I. We talked for a few moments longer before retiring for tonight.
Where's the kissing scene?
For once, I lay in bed not worrying about being killed.
Where's the kiss? Juicy, Mama!
Damn it. For once, I was excited for what tomorrow would bring. It's only up from here.
Ikug!
Ollie, what are you?
Never mind that. You've got to come down to the lab.
What is it?
You found something, and I know you'll want to see it.
She reached for my hand and pulled me as we ran. The other girls were already there, crowded around a table with a pile of folders on top of it. What's going on?
I was just looking around the lab when I stumbled across these. There are files. I didn't read anyone's but my own, but I have to warn you.
Caution was the last thing on all of our minds. Most of us scrambled to find our own file except for Yui, who was already holding hers and Ali. Weird, there's no file for me here! I double-checked, but there was nothing for me. Yabai! I guess I'm not getting any answers today. Ali slowly walked to the pile, found her own, and then opened it in one fluid motion.
Interesting.
What is it?
Ali Major, sent to the island for being suspected of committing treason against the government. Selected for the experimental show for fitting this sporty girl archetype. We need one of those. Naruhodo ne, I see. Ha! It's good to know this whole getup was a good idea. Did you know I actually fucking hate sports?
I've never seen Ali look so angry.
Let's see. They've got all the fake information I gave. That sounds about right.
What is it?
They've been taking extremely detailed notes on me for every single run of the show for the past 2 years? Huh? 2 years? Yabai! What I've done, things I've said in private or with others, they've got notes down here to show how and when I brush my teeth. How I react differently when they change the show or tell me different things or we're nothing but lab rats to them. It's true, and it's my fault. What do you mean?
If I hadn't invented this machine in the first place, none of this would have ever happened. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Scarlet. You really wanted to help people, and that was a great thing. Whoever used your invention for this is to blame, not you. If you say so, Ikug. My file says that they've wiped my memories and put me on the show to make sure that no one else could build this technology? Can't even begin to understand how that could be a reason for causing all of this. I'm not sure we'd even want to understand the people who run this place. Huh. The room fell silent. I wanted to crack a joke to ease the tension, but it was impossible. Crack a Disney's joke, it'll work.
Thank goodness.
Wait, what? I'm surprised to hear you say that, Yui. All things considered.
Sorry, I know that must have sounded how that must have sounded. Sorry, guys. Mine's the same as Ali's. They've tracked, measured, and commented on so many things about us so many times it feels so violating. But it's not all that bad. Did I ever tell you why I came on this show, Ikug?
No? Why's that?
I forgot. I wasn't allowed to tell you. That was one of the conditions. To be completely transparent, the reason was money! And nothing but that.
Money.
I thought she came into this show because she found me. I thought she loved me. I thought she came into this show because she wanted to meet me again. It was hard enough to take care of myself without my parents, let alone 2 brothers and the whole farm. I remember now. It was Kat who reached out to me. She told me that if I came on to the show, my brothers and the farm would have been taken care of for life. I know this is all horrifying, but I'm just glad she held up her end of the deal. Even if I might die here and never see them again?
That's too depressing to think, Yui. We're going to get out of here and see your brothers again, together.
Thanks, Ikug. I like that. And your money! And the show's money! I'm curious, Yui, what kind of archetype did they list you as? Yandere, yandere, yandere. The girl next door.
The girl next door? Not really.
Damn it, that sounds a lot better than Gaming Gremlin. Gaming Gremlin sounds like Sharzu.
Yui, Scarlet, Ellie, and I laughed. At times like these, having a mood lifter like Terra around was critical. I looked at Violet, who had been silent the whole time. Ah!
Violet.
She was trembling. Violet, are you? Please, God, don't let this be true. Violet fell to her knees and sobbed with her hands against her face.
Wait, I have a theory. Her sister was purposely killed. Her sister, her twin sister, was killed on purpose by this show, by the masterminds of the show. Okay, I'm calling it now.
Are you okay, Violet?
Violet threw her folder against the floor, causing the papers inside to scatter through the room. Nothing is okay, Ikug. Doesn't matter if I get off this island or not. Not like you. I have nothing to go back to. No one to stand by me. There's nothing for me either way.
Violet, wait! She ran to the stairs. Her sobs echoed through the staircase and through the lab. I moved to follow her, but Yui stopped me.
I think she might need some time alone, Ikug. I didn't mean to look, but after her papers scattered around the room, maybe you should just read it.
Yui handed me the papers that were in Violet's file. Violet Valentine is a special case. Otherwise unremarkable, but she's the daughter of Edgar and Vane Valentine, one of our primary investors. It is my understanding that they have recently had a son and want for him to be the next heir after Viola passed. Edgar and Vane sent their remaining daughter Violet to us, full well knowing that what the show would entail. They've paid us an incredible sum to make sure that she doesn't just not return from the show. Jesus Christ. Even for me, this is too cruel. It was too hard to keep reading. I closed the folder and just stared open-mouthed at Yui. There were no words.
That's horrible, Jesus.
I knocked on Violet's door later that night, but it was no use.
Please, just leave me alone, Ikug. I'm here if you want to talk.
Even if she opened the door, I would have no idea what I was supposed to say. What could anyone say? I was wrong. It's not only up from here. There's a long way down.
Violet. Violet.
It's hardly a surprise, but I didn't sleep well last night. Who could after what happened?
And just like that, we're on to day 3. I gotta thank you because you're making my job easy. I actually get to spend my nights doing productive things. Wow.
I'm happy to help with that, however that works.
You're right. Don't seem to have your usual energy.
Carefully, Cook. One slip with Cat and this is all over. Come on, gotta get my cool. I'm good.
Thanks, Cat. I just didn't sleep too well. Happens to the best of us. Anyway, without saying that Yui is definitely a contender for the final ceremony, we'll see. I'm not so sure just yet. Oh, really? That's a surprise. Well, not my problem.
Anyway, who's today's unlucky girl? Have to go, gotta enjoy the beach at the morning. Have fun. Thank you for dropping by. Arigatou gozaimasu. Have fun. And good day. Have a good day. Yes, have a good day. Wait, who is today's date?
That it is, Cla.
So, who should I be asking on a date tomorrow?
Honestly, joking aside, I think you should ask Violet. Ah, finally, Tara's saying something good for once. Really, I don't think she's in any shape to put on a good show. I mean, we need all of us to be able to work together well to get out of here, right? I don't think Violet would be able to until she's feeling better. And what better way to do that than for a date to make you feel special? Aw, she's being useful. That's sweet.
Tara does have a great point. I always make great points. No comment.
Like seeing if I could arm wrestle one of those zombies Scarlet made. That went great. Oh, I remember that. Wait, how is the zombie? That was not a good idea at all.
Can I take my vote back?
What do you think we could?
I like the idea. We could kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure there's nothing that we could do to help us escape that we could only do on a date with Violet.
I've got it. Tomorrow, you'll be going on a date with Violet. Here's what you gotta do. Ali, so tensai, so smart, very big brain.
Violet. I've always wanted to spend more time with her, and there's no time like the present. We'll make it happen. I do have one small request though.
What's that? And will it give me ratings?
I think it will.
Then let's hear it.
I've noticed Violet being a little down lately, so I wanted to cheer her up. I heard that she really likes cooking, especially in groups. Would you mind if we cooked with the staff at noon?
I don't see why not. How is it gonna be a date if there's people? Let's hope it goes better than the last time. ...
Oh, hi, you cook. Why'd you bring me here?
I'm in a bit of a predicament. You see, I may have made an irresponsible bet.
I did not take you for a gambler. Well, I'm not, but the thing is, I heard the cooks bragging that they were the best chefs on the island. But hey, I've tried the food you made before. I know nobody else could come close to how good you are. So I may have challenged them all to a competition in your name.
You are ridiculous, Ikug. Violet laughed out loud.
Lol. There's that smile I like so much. It was nice to see it again.
Are you being serious?
Dead serious. In a few hours, hundreds of staff are going to come here. Some of them as challenging cooks, some of them as judges, the rest of them looking for lunch.
All of them hungry.
I think you're up to the challenge? I am ready to crush the opposition. They will rue the day they challenged me.
That's a Violet I like to see.
Me too, Ikug. Anyway, what is the theme of this contest? I can't tell you just yet. It'll be announced when it's cooking time. I do like a challenge. Would you care to stay with me as I prepare for the festivities? Of course, Violet.
Thank you, Ikug.
I know why we're doing this, and I appreciate it. Not ready to talk about it just yet, but I feel happier already. I know you're looking out for me.
I'm always going to be here for you!
I'm always here for you, Violet.
And I for you as well, Ika. She's blushing. She's blushing. Anna.
We spent the time before the contest just talking about pleasant things, completely unrelated to the show, completely unrelated to anything of consequence. Sometimes, when bad things happen, what you need most is just a semblance of normalcy.
Oh.
By the noontime rolled around, hundreds of staff members were filling up the kitchen. I don't want to face you, Violet, but I will if I have to.
Oh, you're challenging me? Like a snail challenging the mighty eagle?
You have my respect. Is it too late to change sides? You're going down, Violet. We are the Brothers 5, the best chefs on the island.
What's that too?
I meant to say is, wow, you really are the best chef on the island.
That's right. Damn it, Rose! You can't let her intimidate you like this! If we do, she's already won!
Say something, Vor! We will meet on the culinary battlefield, Violet. You may have my brothers running for the hills, but not me and 5! Come at me! Let us brandish our forks against each other. 5, do you have anything to say? Wait, what's happening? I do hope you'll entertain me, brothers. Violet raised a pan towards them. Let us begin! It's time for the cook-off to end all cook-offs. Each cook will cook their own version of a mystery dish, a dish that I will soon reveal for the first time ever. The judges will be everyone who is not a contestant. You must be kidding! Joking! Same thing. There's hundreds of people here! How could we ever feed everybody? That's not my problem. And I definitely didn't come up with rules for this tournament on this spot.
Liar.
Violet laughed once more. That was enough to keep this charade going. The mystery dish will be spaghetti and meatballs. Like taking candy from a baby.
Not this one again. Oh god, I think I'm gonna... Wait.
One collapsed on the ground.
One down, 4 to go.
Bro! I knew we should have been accountants. Why are we fooling ourselves? You each have one out. No late submissions will be accepted. Let the games begin. The contestants that were still conscious rushed out to gather ingredients. How are they going to make that much food? I'm sure they'll figure something out. I watched each of them cook furiously at breakneck speed. Violet was hard at work, sweat streaming down her face with the biggest smile I'd seen her have all day. You know, the secret ingredient to Violet's spaghetti and meatballs is her sweat. You know, I think it just adds a little personal flavor into it. You get me? I couldn't help but smile as well. At the same time, Four was trying to cook his spaghetti with only a microwave. Not sure how this will be too much of a contest. 1 minute left. Violet filled hundreds of laid-out bowls with spaghetti and meatballs in a matter of moments. If you blinked, you'd miss her finish a whole row. Each looked both delicious and artistic. You would have thought a cook would have spent much longer than an hour putting each of them together. I've settled on making about 4.5 bowls. I guess everyone has their own taste. Time's up! It's time to judge. The crowds cheered as they stampeded to the laid-out bowls. They were practically salivating. After everybody wolfed down bowls from each of the contestants, they submitted their votes. The people have spoken. And with a resounding majority, our first ever winner of the Best Chef on the Island in the Middle of Nowhere award is...
Violet said Violet? Huh?
Violet! I'm pretty sure this is my dialogue. Violet! The crowd cheered, myself included. I did it! Me! I did it! Violet jumped up and down with joy. I felt like a kid in a candy store just from one look at her. You won fair and square. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, your food was the best I'd ever had. Though, if you consider our living standards, that doesn't mean too much to us. Hey, I just had an idea. What if we get Violet to cook for the staff at lunch instead of us? Seriously, it's been years since we had real food. What's that supposed to mean? Honestly, I think it's a great idea. I know I hide it well, but I really have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. No way, bro! Violet and I took one look at each other and couldn't help but laugh. I would love to, you guys. The crowd's enthusiasm reached a level of uproarious applause. Violet! 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 Violet!
Oh goodness, you're all too kind.
I put my arm around her and smiled. Guess you've got a new job now, Violet.
I guess I do.
Touchy, a little bit touchy right there, Ikug. Violet.
Oh boy! Allah!
Violet leaned in to kiss me on the lips. For a moment, time stood still, and the only thing you could hear was the crowd's cheer getting—
Wait, everyone's watching?! Ah! The crowds were seeing the kiss? Hazukashi-yo! That's embarrassing, you guys. Don't look. Me neither. I don't want people to be I don't want people to be looking at us while we're doing the thing. Why aren't people cheering? Why aren't people looking? Ah! Violet! Violet! Violet!
We laughed together. I've had so much fun today, Ikug. Thanks to you. Care to join me by the beach after we clean this up?
I wouldn't miss it for anything.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. The world would pale in comparison.
Doki, doki, doki. Dun 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 dun.
Hey. She reached her hand out to mine, and I held hers tight in return. Hey, Violet. You really gave them a great show today, you know? I couldn't have done it without my ever so charming television host. We walked along the beach, our feet bare in the inviting water of the ocean. Really, I'm so grateful to you, Ikug. Last night, finding out what my parents did, that was the lowest point I'd ever been to. I held her hand even tighter. Honestly, I didn't see a way out. Escaping this island or not, everything seemed like a dead end. But today, you helped me remember that even without them, you've still got me. And I like me quite a bit. You really are incredible, Violet. That was all you.
Would you? Doki doki. Doki doki.
I'm blushing.
She likes me.
Violet mumbled something under her breath. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, let me try again.
I know I'd be fine on my own, but I'd like me better if I was with you. Ah! Doki! Best girl.
Yeah, I hope we won't get cooked by cat. Hopefully not. Please don't. Please don't appear out of nowhere.
When you get out of here, I do hope you join me for that cruise.
Ah! Yeah!
She kissed me again. It felt like magic.
No.
Violet,
She put her finger against my lips!
Shh! I know. It's not quite the time for this conversation yet. But please, do remember what I've said when this is all over. Do you mind if we walk for just a little longer? I don't want this to end.
I'll walk with you for as long as you wanted to!
I'd walk with you for as long as you wanted to, Violet. We can walk till the sun comes up. We can talk about anything and everything. So, how about we start planning our cruise together? That would be lovely. We walked together till the dead of night. It was nothing less than magical.
Best fucking date ever in this game. That was the best.
Doki doki!
Oh man, I really felt my heart beat so much. Gosh. Doki doki. Kincho shite kichatta ne.
Just after we came back, a huge storm hit outside. We just missed it.
I hope you two enjoyed your date today. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's time we get this show on the road.
Ali took out the master key from her pocket, spun it around the ring with her finger, then put it in the locked door.
And we're in.
She turned the lock, then pulled the door open.
Whoa, the door's a little heavier than I thought it would be. Must be soundproof or something. Whatever, let's go.
Oh man, not another staircase.
It would have saved so much money if they just put this on the main floor. But it wouldn't be very secret then, would it? Secret, it's behind a locked door.
I guess you have a point. Though there was another staircase, it wasn't nearly as long as the one to the left. We'd been walking down steps for only a few moments when we saw where they led. Oh, it's the control room or something?
This has to be it.
What's it?
A little while back, Kat told me that all the information on this island was stored in books. They didn't use anything digital or with the internet.
I think I remember that too.
Well, it's bullshit. They're an evil corporation intent on world domination through fear and control. Of course they have the internet.
Right. I figured.
And I think we've just found a way into their closets. Skeletons and all. Sounds like a pretty big deal. That's an understatement. The information in here could change the tide of the war. It could give the resistance a real fighting chance, I think. Damn. This dating sims is so fucking deep. But there's more than that too.
What do you mean?
My dad, mom, and my brother got taken by these guys a long time ago. I don't even know if they're alive. I was too young to really understand what was happening. If there's anything that could help me find them again, or at least find out what happened to them, it's in this computer. That was the real reason I came here. The whole reason I risked everything. What if it doesn't have what I'm looking for? What if... Allie. Yuri ran to Allie's side and hugged her tightly. It's going to be okay. You believe in me, right? She took deep breaths. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm okay now. Thanks, Yui. I didn't do anything. Are you ready? Let's do this. I looked to Violet as Allie prepared to turn the computer on. She looked as concerned as I did, but we couldn't let it show. The screen lit up with a single message. Password required. Oh, shoot! Well, I did think it was going a little too smoothly. I'm not giving up just yet, though. She tried a few different passwords on the keyboard, but none of them worked. Damn it! I bet only Damien or Kat know this. There's no way we could just ask them. Silence fell upon the room. Can't Scarlet hack it or something? It can't end like this. It just can't. Oh, I've got an idea. It's not going to involve wrestling zombies again, is it? Hey, I've had better ideas than that. What I meant to say that is that I think I have a way to crack the code. I'm a programmer. She's a programmer? I thought she was a gamer and streamer. I didn't know she was a programmer. Jesus. I can make something that could try all the possibilities for the password. Oh, she's a hacker, man. It would take some time, especially if it locks me out after too many attempts, but eventually I'd get the password. Though there's no guarantee we'd get the answer before the show was over. ... It's a lot better of a shot than I thought we had. Allie ran over to Tara and hugged her tightly. Thank you, you awesome little you. She's being useful, let's go! Character development. Did you forget about the bird VR before? Yeah, I don't want to remember that. This feels nice. Feel free to compliment me more. In the meantime, the rest of us can try to figure out what the password would be as well. That reminds me, I need to tell you guys something important. What's that? ... I have our escape plan. Ah! She took out the master key and held it out for us to see. There's a hidden hangar I found by the beach, just a little further from where I found the plane. Now that we have this key and we know that it works, we can use it to disable the hangar's security, command the airplane, and then fly the hell out of here. We practically jumped for joy. I can't believe it. We're almost out of here. Oh no. Oh no. I think everything's going too smoothly, come on. It feels unreal. It's been a long time coming. Well, soon, but not just yet. With this storm raging, there's no way we're getting anywhere tonight. Least of all off the ground. But if there's clear skies tomorrow night, that's where we'll be. What about the computer? Don't you need to crack it before we go? Yeah, what about your family? Well, that'd be the ideal case. But honestly, I've gotten to know about you guys and care about you guys. And I've decided that it's more important to save the people I care about that are right in front of me than chase a pipe dream. Allie! Allie! I love her. She's so sweet and thoughtful. No! I won't accept it! If I were in your shoes and I was looking for my brothers and I just gave up looking for them, I'd regret it forever, and I know you would too. But I can't ask you guys to stay here any longer. We're in danger if we stay here. Yui speaks for us too. To have family that you really care about and that cares about you too. You can't give up on that. We're not going anywhere till we crack the code, even if it takes us till the last day. You guys. No, I can't allow it. I won't take that chance with your lives. I'm not backing down on this. What do you think, Ikug? Is there going to be 2 endings? So it's basically a yes and a no. Is this going to... I think this is a major choice. I think this is going to be a major choice. Holy heck. So it's a yes or a no. It's going to change the story, probably. I think so. But I want to help Ali out as well. Considering how much she has helped everyone, well, we're going to take the risk. We need to take this chance. We need to take this chance, Ali. I think you need this. Guys! Take a chill pill for a second. I'm a programming god. The fucking music? Best of the best! I'm going to have that code cracked by tomorrow, and that's a promise. Don't worry, I have a save file. So don't worry, okay? I love you guys. Thanks so much, really. Why are you thanking all of us? I'm the one who has to write the code and shit. We laughed together, something that I thought might have been impossible after the initial bad news. We're in this together, and we're getting out of here together. No one gets left behind. After we called it a night, I laid in bed deep in thought. Would have thought I could have ended today feeling inspired after everything that happened last night. We've got this. Ikug, one more thing before we turn in for the night. What's up, Tara? I got caught up in the heat of the moment earlier and... Oh no! Oh no. I got no idea. No! I do not like where this is going! How to do this. Cause... I remember that all I know about hacking are videos of people typing really fast and taking a minute. I fucking knew it. Membership Yakuza, welcome to the level Royal 100 Royal Kona Shibon! Thank you for joining! Oh no, Tara. I thought you were being useful for once. I just... You know, my opinion kind of changed for a second there, but... Membership Yakuza. Hi, welcome back to the membership. Bakuroni, thank you, arigatou. Hey. Gah! I practically flew out of bed. Thank God it was just a nightmare. Oh, it was a nightmare? Was not real? Fucking gamer, not a programmer. Oh. What does it take to get a good night's sleep on a killer dating show? Come on. Was it a dream? Or was it not a dream? Okay. Let's go. What are you smiling about? Yesterday's date with Violet. It just feels like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has me feeling as giddy as a little kid. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable. You've still got a few days left. Then it's back to the regular.
Looking forward to it.
I bet. Better sooner than later. You cost too much to keep around. Anyway, the $1,000,000 question. Who's today's lucky girl? That'd be... I don't know. What's the plan?
So tomorrow it's going to be either Tara or Ali.
It's probably best if we go with Tara. I thought Tara was coding. I thought she was hacking the thingy. But doesn't Tara need time to crack the code? Nah, I already finished making the code breaker. It's trying every password as we speak. No guarantee it'll finish before we're done. We're both done our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Tara. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Oh! Why's that? I don't know. You're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but sounds good to me. I'll use the time to prepare some contingency plans. Scarlet, Violet, Yui, I'm gonna need you guys for this. I'm happy to provide assistance. You bet. I'll help however I can. Sweet! Alright, Ikug. What's up? I didn't just build a code breaker. I've built a game that works. Oh no. Are we gonna play another freaking boring ass game on our quote unquote date? What do you mean? She handed me her console. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code breaking game, but really, it works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in this game, we'll have the access to the computer. Make sense? Amazing! I can't believe you whipped up something so fast. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all of my screen time was a waste of time. Anyway, I figure we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Oh, so we're gonna be hacking on our date. Naruhodo ne? And obviously, not for the whole date because ratings and all, but as much as we can. Are you sure this will work? Trust me, when have I ever been wrong? She cackled maniacally. How does that sound? When have I ever been wrong? Like that? Let's hope this works. Like to spend today with Tara. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games though. Believe it or not, that isn't what viewers want in a prime time slot. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take that. Sorry, Kat, that's pretty much the plan. Hey, Ikug, you up to play some games? I'd love to, but Kat wants us to do some other games it is. Sweet! There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something. We started playing. We started playing together in the games room while making pleasant conversation. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Ali, it didn't make moments with her any less special. If I forget that we're trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partners. With your partner! How about Tara is the best? At the fucking password? No way! It's worth a shot? Nope, doesn't work. The nerve of them! Tara rules? Why is it always about you? Why would they make a password? On you! That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Is this how hacking works? Jesus Christ. Maybe add a 0, 1, 2, 3 at the end of it? Thank goodness we have the code breaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Kat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Good God, he could... Why the sun? Go on without me. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. But for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about... Damien Black sucks? Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black sucks? What's with the winking emoji? What's with the winking face? Are they? Not that either. How about Ikug? Oh, come on, now you're just guessing. Like I wasn't before. Well, I'll try it. Ding ding! Eh? The password is my name? The two of us looked at each other like deer in the headlights. What? We cheered as if our favorite team just won at a sporting event. Wait a minute! Why would the password be your name? That doesn't make any sense. I guess it's as good as yours. Maybe we'll find out tonight. I hope so. Well, I think I found enough of games for today. Never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. I'm full of surprises. You can spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? I hope it's nothing related to games or anything. Something outside? Sounds like a plan to me. Awesome, let's go. We ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the day with Tara was still a lot of fun. And we're in. Fast-forward prompt close with a satisfying ding ding. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Tara was about to open it until Ali intervened. Do you mind if I take a look? Forget why we're here for a second, sure. Let's see. Ali started going through folders, databases, reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Tara started downloading all of the files to her consoles, like from the homework folder. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was password. All the rest of us could do was give Ali and Tara the space they needed. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Ali, especially if we couldn't get into the computer, but it looks like we've got it after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Let's not jinx it! Oh no, we're gonna jinx it, are we? Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. You jinx it! Ko-chan, hi! Konbanwa. Hi, Ko-chan. Let's not jinx it. Oh no. So, what's the first thing you're going to do when we're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to helping people the way I know best. Nothing's changed in that regard. That is a lovely aspiration. Do me a favor, make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to.
I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing after.
That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life. Just figuring it out as you go.
I suppose so.
Violet looked at me and smiled.
That's pretty much my plan at this point too.
Oh, they're back! Modotta! Yes, it's back, Bill! What Tara wants to say is, we did it. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war, and I know where my family is. And they're alive! They're alive! Let's go!
I've never seen Allie so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me! Ah!
Oof! Oof! That's fantastic!
That's such a relief.
I'm so happy for you, Ellie. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. I didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. Can't ever thank you enough. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her right hand. You guys ready to get out of here?
Oh man.
Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever.
Couldn't you just turn off the fucking internet or Wi-Fi or something? Come on.
I couldn't agree more.
Let's get out of here. After you, Allie. Wait, we gotta make a save. Followed Allie out of the mansion, through the forest and to the hangar.
Whoa, I did not see this. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you, it's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now.
Allie pulled out the master key and swirled it around her right hand. She walked to the door of the hangar and put the key into its lock. Oh god, is everyone finally going to escape? It feels kinda too good to be true, you know? What if Kat just jumps out of nowhere and be like, hey bitch, I'm here.
Reina, ohayo!
Good morning, hi Reina.
Fall in love with me? No thank you.
Oh no, I don't like this. She tried to turn it but didn't work. And then Kat jumps out and says, She tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge.
I don't understand. I've seen Kat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the locks. Does that mean we're stuck here?
I don't... It was rare that Allie tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated.
I don't know.
An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us...
No, we are not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. But we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. For now, yes, but getting in later is a different story.
If I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Ikug, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming that plane was you two. It's just like you to try something crazy and drag in Ikug.
I can't refute that. That was definitely us.
How we never died on those plane rides, I'll never know. That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date. Which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We'd still be able to get the plane. It just has to be during tomorrow's date. There'd be way more staff around than usual, but would still have a chance. Exactly. The rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach, to avoid suspicion. Then, when you get to the plane, you run over, you pick us up, and we are out of here. This could work! It's better than how my plan turned out anyway. I was worried there for a second, but it was for nothing. We've got this. We'd be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. Without each of us here, you would be stuck here with no chance of escape, I'm sure. Speak for yourself. I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. Shut up, Tara. You would shut down the second you reach the beach, Tara. Good response, Allie. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. We laughed together. The mood was infinitely better than it was just a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we'd do if the unexpected happened. One thing that was for sure though, we weren't giving up on getting out of here. It all ends tomorrow. Yeah, bye. It's the last day. It's the last day tomorrow. Let's save.
ちょっと待って、水飲みます。Let me just get my water. Okay, I'll be right back. Tadaima desu. I'm back. Okay. Let me just drink. 水飲みます。
What do you know, Yukagi? You actually made it to the last one-on-one day. How are you feeling? I've been better. Pretty good, I guess. Honestly, pretty good. I'm excited to see how a date with Ali will be. Oh, you've got a real surprise in store. Oh no! She knows. She fucking knows. Oh no. Oh no. Yabai.
Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm not liking this surprise. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set things up for you. Ooh, yabai. Sounds like a plan, Kat. Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. Guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't hear. Murder is okay, but God forbid someone takes their top off. I waved to Kat as I went on my way. Just as Kat said, Allie was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Allie.
Ikug, it's always nice to see you.
The difference between Allie's voice during the day and night was like day and night. Oh, should I be changing her voice? Okay. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, it takes some getting used to.
I know it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all of the other girls, but I think I have a good shot.
Looking forward to it, Allie.
You better be. We've been saving the best for last.
She reached for my hand.
Walk with me?
I reached out for her outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. The two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other. So, what will you be doing when this show is over?
First thing I'm going to do is say hey to my family again and make them a nice dinner. I'm sure that they've gone sick with worry in the week since I've been gone.
Wonder what they are thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. Kat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Ellie doesn't even have that luxury.
Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on! Dun dun dun, we're in the forest.
She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Allie's really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come into the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous.
You're going to love it.
I saw it the same moment she did.
Oh, ade?
It was all we could do, was stand and watch.
No!
She staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? Oh no. The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames. The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burned alive. They know. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at loss for words. And in front of all of those flames was her, walking away from the flames. Who? Somehow, I just know it was her. Sorry, Allie, Ikug. There's been a small change of plans.
I'm sure you can tell, but
We've hit a few snags with the hangar.
how about you two spend your day on the ground instead?
I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body.
Ah!
What did I do?
Doshio!
I saved. I made a save point. What do I do? What do I do? I'm mad. I'm angry. Ah! As soon as I took one step forward towards her, I could feel a hand pulling me back. It's Allie. One look from her says everything. You can't do this. And she's right. I can't afford to put everyone in danger. To hold myself back from giving away what this plane meant to me took all the strength I had. I need to calm down. Kat might be able to read my face and see that.
Sounds fine to me, Kat. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened?
We're still looking into it.
Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about that. How about we go somewhere else, you could?
She reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile like this at me? Of course, Ali. Yabai. My god, the story is so tense. For the rest of the day, Alien and I put on the performance of a lifetime. Though our faces were all smiles and laughter, we knew, now more than ever, that we were trapped in Kat's macabre puppet show.
Oh, kind of looks like a screenshot straight out of an anime. Really nice art. But yeah, bye.
And Kat loved to make us dance. She must have known we were trying to escape. But how? Did we make a mistake? Did Vor give us away? Should we have ever trusted him in the first place? Who can I trust now? What happened? Who ratted us to the Cat the Rat? Time is ticking, and the end of the show looms closer and closer. It's time. I'm supposed to meet with a group, but what would we even do? There's no way we can escape. Our last chance died with the hangar. Should I just make a break for it? No, I'd never make it. The others would suffer for my mistake. What do I do?
She's smiling. You don't look so good, Ikug.
I've been better. Cat. It hasn't exactly been sunshine and rainbows today.
You really aren't much for acting, are you, Ikug?
She knows we're acting.
Look, I already know about you and your plan to escape.
My blood ran cold.
You know, take the plane, fly away from here. It wasn't hard to figure out.
I tried to say something in my defense, but my voice wouldn't come out. It was all I could do to stand wide-eyed.
I know you and the others found out the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did.
And I know that every night y'all work together to try to find a way out.
I mean, of course I'd know. I'm the reason why you got this far.
Huh? What do you mean?
Just follow me. You'll save all of us time.
We walked to the locked room near the games room. She took out her master key and span it around. You never really thought a bunny could take a key from me, right? Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. She opened the door.
Everyone's here.
My god, so intense. The others were inside, looking as surprised as I was.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Kat. How about two? First, your inside man was never for.
It was me.
Huh? I mean, come on. He wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance at escaping this island because of me. Newsflash, Ali, those tanks never just bug out. You're the one who let me out of my tank. The one and only.
Ali was at loss for words, and I was no different. What do you want, Cat? Honestly, the same thing as you guys. I want off this crazy train. I want out. I want you guys to include me in your little escape plan. Huh? What? Do I have something on my face? As hard as it is to believe, the list of people who want to stay on this island is pretty short. Hell no, we can't trust you. I'm not sure how, but I remember I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you. I even fell for you. Ikug fell in love with Cat. Even 5 girls isn't enough? Unbelievable! And then you betrayed me and shot me. There's no way we could ever trust you. You're just going to stab us in the back. Is that true, Cat? I'm ashamed to say it is. But I didn't have a choice. You know how it is with Damien. It doesn't matter if you share the same blood. He'll take the people you love hostage and use them to force you to dance to his tune. I'm sorry I betrayed you, Ikug. I really am. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it again in a heartbeat because there was someone I needed to save. I know I must look like the villain to you, but believe me, I have people I care about too. If you're so compassionate, how come you burned up our only way out of here? Yeah, why did she do that? You're lucky I did, Ikug. You'd actually flown as planned. You'd be all at the bottom of the ocean right now. What do you mean? It's a cruel trick of Damien. He knew there was a chance that people in this show would recover their memories and try to escape. So, he made us build the hangar and the plane. It's one of the places anyone trying to escape would go. Exactly. I've told you in the past, Ali, never fly that plane or take the boat out of sight of this island. If you did, you'd have blown up like fireworks. Dad and Ali and I were in that plane, which was little more than a flying death trap, sent a chill down my spine. Look, the simple reality is you need me to escape. What? I don't get it. 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 Without me, you won't even make it past the barrier. What barrier? Exactly. And though I hate it, I need you guys to help me and us escape. Us escape. She reached her hand towards me for a handshake. Allies? Let's discuss first. Kat leaned against the wall while the rest of us debated what to do. Can we really trust her? This might just be another trap. It's not like it'd be the first by her you fall into, we could. You're right. I don't trust Kat either, Jesus. That said, it's not like we have much to lose at this point. Even if she'd done terrible things to us in the past, we still need her to escape. You're right, Ali? I'm fine. I'm just angry at myself. Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. We're still alive. That's what counts. She's right, you know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. That counts for something. You're right, Ikug. And as much as I hate to say it, I think we'll need Kat's help, trustworthy or not, if we want to stay that way. But we'll need to keep an eye on her. I couldn't say it better myself. Alright, Kat. If If you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? As someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious to you. This is just one of hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared, that keep people from organizing against the government. You want to paralyze people with fear? You broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you, but we're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to lose, Allie. Continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audiences to see what kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate and what kind of despair they bring for the less fortunate. If they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over again to see which version of it rated best. Can't bring people back from the dead. It was the same for the test audiences. You couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of the show, as they'd remember previous versions that would influence their opinion. There was no way to test multiple versions on a show without losing the feeling that lives were really in danger. But my memory rewinder would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody. Our volunteer actors, the test audiences. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we could film run after run of the show, where each was as if it were the first time to all of you. And that's exactly what I've been doing here for the last 2 years. It was a lot to hear. It was. It really was. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats, well, I genuinely was afraid of my life. It's sickening. We were silent for a while. If you've been testing this show for this long, when's the real thing? There is no real thing. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien is willing to spend on this show, and that time is almost up. This is the last run of the show. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know Damien and I said that we'd let you and your chosen partner go if you achieved good enough ratings, but it's all a lie, isn't it? Yeah. Damn it. My dream of getting a waifu from this show, over. Shattered in pieces. I'm sorry, I've waited this long to try to help you guys. I've been too scared to risk it all, but I've got nothing left to lose now. She extended her hand to me for a handshake. Allies? At least till we're out of here? I don't really have a choice this time either, huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now. That's true, and my word wouldn't count for more than all of yours. But that wouldn't save the person I need to. Like it or not, we have to work together. Who does she want to save? Dare desu ka? Then it's a deal. Ali shook Kat's hand. Kat, are you sure you don't want to? I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore, and we don't have any time to waste. If you say so. Anyway, the only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun goes up. That's when the boat comes to welcome the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off this island alive. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish between each run of the show. Are there no other planes on the island? A boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island which performs two functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellite. It's the reason why your people couldn't find us, Sally. Second, if anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or outside of the barrier, it'll get fried unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way off the island that will have that signal is the boat. I'm betting it'll be heavily guarded. Well, yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. It's the staff on the island who will have to watch out for. That still leaves us to the question of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them and not even tens of us. Oh my god, this story is getting too far complex for my small brain. Holy shoot. Wait, let me just drink water. Misu nomimasu. With tech like this, they really couldn't do better than a dating show, right? I don't fucking know. But at least we got anime girls, and we got some doki dokis from them. Actually, it might not be so hard after all. I've got a plan that just might work. Is she gonna summon the demons from the forest again or something? Though, I have to admit, it's a little crazy. I like the sound of that. If it involves zombies again, I'm out. Yui explained her plan to us with a renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Next ad, hi! Thank you for the super chat. Arigatou gozaimasu. Go get them. Go get all them ladies, Isla-sama. You got it. I'm gonna save them. And I'm gonna get their hearts. Except for the green one. I don't like the green one. It's gonna be the forest demons, isn't it? I mean, on Yui's plans. Oh. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we have just the amount of time we need. This just might work, Yui. You're a mad genius! It's crazier than anything I'd imagined, and crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait, are we even listening to the same plan? The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Violet. Violet? I thought it was Yui's plan. Huh? Violet's plan? I thought it was Yui's plan. Huh? Huh? Maybe just a typo. But Kat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet. What's up? What's your game? I want to trust you, Kat. I really do. But you're up to something, aren't you? Just like every other time I trusted you. I can't blame you for feeling that way. And I can't take back what I've done before. The only thing I can say to try to make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Ikug. And that if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking for you to help somebody that you've never met. And you never will. Somebody innocent, huh? I don't get it. Who? Who exactly? It's strange. This woman has put me through hell, treated me like a lab rat, and more. And yet, somehow, I think she's telling the truth. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Violet's plan. Violet? I thought it was Yui's plan, huh? Huh? I thought it was Yui's plan. Why do they keep saying it's Violet's plan? Ale? Huh? I thought it was Yui's plan. Huh? I'll trust you, Kat. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. Don't be! I literally shot you. I think that earns you the right to be angry and more, no? I've gotten to know you over these past years. Not for more than a couple weeks straight, but I got to know you. And I think you're rude, manipulative, and have no problem lying to my face. Cat the rat! Cat the rat! She's a rat! Feels like talking about you since you don't have any files about your past and somebody that would die if you die and somebody you would never meet. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It could be past epilogue. Hey, can we skip to the part where you compliment me? You're also incredibly crass. You keep secrets from everybody and... You finished? But I don't think you're a bad person. Even after all that, come on, epilogue, come on. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me to make me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of the job. You didn't have to do that. Yet, you did it over and over. It must have been tiring, so tiring to do that over and over, full well knowing that we were doomed. But you didn't have to cut me off. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I believe that you do care about helping people. I'm flattered, epilogue. But you've got me wrong. What do you mean? Everything I've ever done for you, the others, it's been for my own selfish reasons. It just happens to line up nicely. Though I appreciate the compliment. Like before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth. Oh, hi, Isla. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. Well, holidays are over. The break is over. I'm back to reality. And I'm gaming right now. Hope you've been well. We went our separate ways shortly after. Spent the rest of the night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. It's as if something's on the tip of my tongue, but I just barely can't grasp it. Yet, somehow, I know I'm closer than I've ever been. Kat was true to her word. Instead of having another date on the 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff instead. A thank you for all of your hard work party. It's an otsukare-sama deshita party. As soon as she told her staff that Violet would be cooking for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. While the staff prepared the party grounds during the day, each of us were hard at work making sure other parts of it went well. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yui was playing games with the staff outside. It didn't take long for her to become a fast favorite for them. I'm pretty sure half of the staff were playing the games just so they could get her to notice them, and she knew it. Have to admit, I'm really impressed by Yui. Her plan is really coming together. Yui's plan, Violet's plan, whose freaking plan is it? Jesus. Tara and Scarlett joined forces to make sure all the staff joined the festivities. Tara used Kat's producer room to find any stragglers who hadn't joined the festivities. As Tara found them one by one, Scarlett turned on the charm and made sure that they came with her to the party. Then when it was time for Scarlett to switch to her other mission, Holly took over, though I'm told she's employed more force than charm. Meanwhile, I ran around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to make sure every part of our plan was going smoothly. And for once, it did. A few hours later, we had every staff member on the island partying their lights out. Everybody's here?
You bet. You should have seen the ones that tried to run. I made sure everyone who came stayed too.
Perfect. Everybody's eaten? As they should have. It is fine food. Looks like it's all going according to plan. I'm just going to ahead. What? Yeah. And get to the fun part. Scarlett pulled out a remote from her pocket and pressed the button on it. A few seconds later, fireworks were shooting into the night sky above the party grounds. The cheers of the staff were like thunder.
And with that, the plan is going as smoothly as can be. Great job, team.
We owe you one, Yui.
Right back at you, Allie.
We cheered as the firework after firework lit up the night sky.
Whoa, are fireworks supposed to be this bright?
Come to think of it, these fireworks are practically blinding. I have to say, I did a pretty good job with these fireworks. Though, there might be some side effects to watching them from so close. Let's worry about that later. The fireworks were the signals to those trying to escape that there was nothing left to do except wait. It's going to be a long night. I know what we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what may happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. How about instead, we just dance the night away? You know what? That sounds great.
That sounds lovely. Let's do it. Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Yuck. Don't be like that, Tara. It'd be good for us to blow up some steam. Dancing sounds like exercise, and exercise.
Ali picked up Tara over her shoulder.
And away we go!
Come on. Scarlett grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The others followed close behind. They sure are carefree, huh?
Some things never change.
Maybe we'll get out of here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do, though. I like to think that one day, we'll look back and remember this day. It was the most fun night I've ever had, out of the nights that I can remember. We lived like there was no tomorrow. And now, we'll find out if there is a tomorrow for us. Wow. We waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, yet had no room for error. First, we need to make sure the boat is really coming.
It's later than usual.
You think they're on to us?
No, it'll be just a little longer. It's cold.
There's no point in worrying at this point. If they're onto us now, we're already dead. All we can do was wait. We waited for an hour more, then another. Oh no. We were losing hope. I guess
It's here!
Kat pointed towards the ocean. We all looked in unison. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge despite how far it was. It must have been massive from up close. Alright, it's only going to be a few minutes before it reaches the shore.
Let's book it back to the mansion.
Second, we need to get back to the mansion before the boat reaches the shore. We've got to go see everyone. Thank you, Rin! Thank you for dropping by. Arigatou gozaimasu! From what Kat told us, the staff will physically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. We can't rely on overriding the feeds. If we're not there, They'll sound the alarm, and our chances of escaping will go from slim to nil. According to Kat, it's how I got caught last time. We've made it back to the mansion and rushed to our respective rooms. I turned off the light, then jumped onto the bed and pretended to be asleep. A few moments later, I heard the sound of somebody opening a door. Oh, must be them. There was a mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps, a door would open, more footsteps, a short pause, footsteps again, a door would close, repeat. Over and over, closer and closer, till it got to my room. Tried my best to make my breathing sound natural. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Footsteps. A second later, my door opens. Can tell there's probably about 5 people. Breathe in. They're walking closer to me. Breathe out. I can tell 2 of them are in front of me. They're muttering somewhere under their breath. You have to put her. Come on, she could do better. Rude. Breathe in. Hey, something's wrong. Feels like my heart stopped. Breathe. Ow. Oh, they're moving closer to me. Step by step. What's that? Breathe in. I think it takes everything I have not to move when every nerve in my body screams to run. This is it. They're onto me. I can't help but pull up the fist of my hand. Hi. Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out. Sounds good to me. I heard them walk further away from me, then outside my room. Finally, they closed the door. I breathed out like never before. On to the next part of the plan. Wait, where's Tara? We're grouped downstairs. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Like taking candy from a baby. Wait, where's Tara? I'll go check on her. As if on cue, Tara came running down the stairs. I'm good. Don't worry about it. And I definitely didn't fall asleep just now. I didn't buy it, and the rest of us didn't either. Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but now there's going to be upwards of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can make it there without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Actually, we have just the thing for that. Oh? Courtesy of Violet and I. What's that? Well, we went through all the trouble of preparing such a big party for all the staff. It would be a shame if we didn't give them a little extra to chew on, no? You didn't! Oh, she did! It was like an absurd scene from an art house movie gone mad. So everyone's dead or has passed out or something? Brains! Oh, they turned into zombies. Bananas! Brains and bananas! Brains accounting should have... Hundreds of zombies littered the field. You know, I can't believe we ever let you make shit, Scarlet. You better be glad you did. Now that I think about it, couldn't we just have put a sleeping agent or something like that in? Yeah, that would have made the job easier, right? Where's the fun in that? Well, we still have to go past them to get to the boat, right? They could have just made like some sleeping agent or some stuff. Anyway. Don't worry about it. I've got a fair share of experience in taking down zombies. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Don't worry about it. Let's be on our way. We managed to sneak out of the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we got into the forest, it was smooth sailing. There were just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much Scarlet enjoyed herself taking them down was more concerning. I'll worry about that when we got off this island. For now, I'll focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was clear in sight. Wow, it's huge.
Let's not waste any time.
We rushed onto the ship and ran straight for the captain's deck. You guys wait here. It's practically guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with and I need to fix it. If I know my father, he'll do it just the way it was like last time. You know what? You could come with me just in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are. Lead the way. It was pitch black inside. Cat had to shine a light to see anything. Strange. Where are they? Well, let's not look at a gift horse in the mouth. Found it! Chalk it up to my dad outsourcing everything to the grunts. This is child's play to me now. Cat got to work fixing the engine. Watch my back. I still don't know if we're in the clear, and this is gonna take a minute. Got it. I turned around and kept a lookout. It was almost impossible to see anything though. Since when were you a mechanic? Exactly, that's what's in my mind right now. Honestly, since my first failed escape, I had to teach myself. There isn't exactly a trade school on this island. If I hadn't, I'd never been able to help anybody escape this island. I'm sorry I didn't trust you before, Cat. I get it now. But you did what you had to do. Keep talking like that and you'll raise a death flag for the both of us. Jeez. We can talk more later if you'd like. In the meantime, this boat is fixed. Nice. Let's tell the others and get the hell out of here. Oh my god, I hope the others are okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, okay, everyone's good. We ran back to the others and told them the good news. At the same time, Cat revved up the engine of the boat. We were good to go. We literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move.
Gosh, I can't believe it. We're really doing this. We're finally getting out of here.
It's hard to believe, but it is true. We did it.
Now, you don't have to thank me all at once.
We really did it. Thank you, Cat. You really saved us.
You did it! You wouldn't be able to get to this point if it weren't for you.
There's no need to thank me. Actually, should apologize that I didn't do any of this sooner. I'm not liking the BGM. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. It's her dad. Cat turned white when we heard a voice that was all too familiar.
No. Damn it!
Damien. Ding ding ding. Oh wait, I made a stupid gremlin voice for him.
Ding ding ding. I guess you learned at least something in school, Cat. Not enough clearly, but hey, it's something. That's got to win a participation ribbon somewhere.
You knew what I was planning.
Of course I did, dearie. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud of the show you've given us these last 2 years.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. While you were busy filming Ikug and those other bitches, my team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Gives the audience a little more reason for why they should stay in line, you know? After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I do to someone who wasn't.
You're a monster.
Larry will get you nowhere, Kit Kat.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat, and there's nothing you can do to stop us now. We're getting out of here.
Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love. The Earth. What the fuck? The Earth started to shake even though we were on the boat? I could tell the island was rumbling. In the distance, a metal barrier rose out of the ocean, all around the island. It climbed higher and higher till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher till the only daylight we could see was just from a circle above us. We were trapped. How about we play a little game? Little rats. Damien spoke down to us from some kind of holographic screen on the walls. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him in what looked like a strange kind of stadium. I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this and you'll be free to go. It'd be easy for you to waltz on in and flip it. We've gotten rid of all of our security. But the switch is only going to work if you have two people's handprints with producer level. What the? Why are they making the story so complicated? Oh my god, what? What? Sure, you've got Cat, but you'll never be able to get mine. Pulled out the same gun I'd been shot with before. Though don't let that stop you from trying. The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in an uneasy silence. Our hands are tied. You've no choice but to go back. Hello, he's got a gun. He'd take us all down before we even have a chance to grab him. We've got no choice though. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before they can send people after us. I guess we'll have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. You've got an ass to kick. No, that's exactly what Damien wants you to do. The turning around part or the ass kicking? I'll leave that to your imagination. Damien has a script that he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you, if we do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, and then none of us will be making it out alive here. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Ikuga and I will go flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people here who can do anything about it. What do you mean by that? I thought only you and Damien. I'll explain it on the way. There's no time. Ikug, are you ready to run? I won't allow it. There is no way we are letting Ikug go back there without us. You said it, sister. I'm not letting you all lose your one chance of getting out of here. Scarlet, please. You know exactly what Damien is capable of. I don't like this cat. I know. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this. I hate this to my core, but that's right. Aw. Cat didn't wait a moment. She reached for my hand. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Before I knew what I was doing, we ran off the boat together and back to the mansion as fast as we could. I was running on pure instinct, like my body had done this before countless times. I looked back to the boat just once, but I couldn't help but linger for a moment. I could tell from their faces that they wanted to be running with me, not waiting for us to come back. I'm going to make Damien pay for making them suffer like this. We went back to running. I followed Kat's lead. It's earlier than planned, but there's no time like the present for exposition about your past. Oh, let's go. It would be good to know why I'm running with you. Would I happen to be resistant to bullets?
We'll find out if you are together. Though, if you look at your history, I'd say no. Hey, I've survived the time you shot me. I'm pretty resistant.
Touché.
Before you came to this show, you were a producer, just like me. We used to work together. We were partners. In more ways than one, though, that was forever ago. Living and working on this island was the only life I've ever known. It sounds awful, but I didn't have a problem with running these shows. There was nothing different to compare with it. But then, I met you. I've got no idea what would bring someone like you to this island, but you. Meeting you changed me. She smiled like I'd never seen before. You made me see that there was a world out there that was beautiful. You made me hope that I could be a part of that world one day. And you helped me realize that we needed to shut this place down if we wanted there to be a world out there at all. For years, we worked together to free as many people as we could from these death trap shows. We'd shut them away to safety, fake their deaths, everything. And we did just that, for a time. Then, Damien started to suspect something was up. Each day, he got closer and closer to figuring out until I knew he couldn't stay any longer. But it was too late by then. Damien caught us. You mean, you betrayed me. Can't remember much, but I remember you and I were together. And then you sold me out, right when we were trying to escape? Why? It's like I said before, I didn't have a choice. And I still don't. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore, and I don't expect you would. But we need each other's help to get off this island now. Since both of us are technically still producers, we can activate the switch if we work together. We don't even have to take Damien down, though I doubt he'd let us use it that easily. Can you trust me enough for that? Honestly, I don't know. A part of me wants to trust Kat, the same part that unconsciously remembers that I did for years and years. But how can I forget that betrayal? Even if she had her reasons. Sure. I'll keep an eye on her. When we got back to the mansion, Kat made a beeline for the lab. I ran with her as fast as I could. Our footsteps on the winding metal staircase echoed like a thundering drum. You're about to see the real reason why this show is on this island. Kat took out her master key and slid it into a hidden socket in the wall behind one of the tanks. Click! Don't say that I didn't warn you. The same wall split into two doors, revealing another hidden staircase. I think you guys could get an elevator instead. That's true. I said the same thing. As soon as I took one step down the staircase, I could tell something was different. Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down there. Come on, we don't have time to waste. We've got nothing to lose. With each step down, it grew darker and darker. Eventually, I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. Then, light. Blinding light and applause?
Welcome, you finally made it. Damien's face was plastered over countless screens in a stadium that could fill tens of thousands of people. Countless cameras littered the seat, all focused on center stage. The battlegrounds, sprawling with maze-like walls of all shapes and sizes, and littered with guns. Thanks to the walls, we couldn't see Damien directly, but we knew he was here from the screens. we wouldn't have a show with you idiot, so I'm glad you actually came back. Oh man, you couldn't even bring back the others? You're no fun. You're just really gonna make me work, huh? Anyway, congrats on making it this far, etc, etc. Gotta say, I'm proud of you for making it here, daughter of mine. I'm impressed that you remembered your old haunt just from a few seconds of video. No thanks to you, you dirtbag. Is that any way to thank someone who gives you room and board? You gave Ikug a way nicer room than I ever got. Blame your mom for that one, kid. Anyway, how about you be a dear and explain the game we've got ongoing here?
The switch we're looking for is somewhere here. Problem is, so is Damien, and he's got a gun and more ammunition than he needs to kill both of us. What about the weapons on the ground? Maybe there's something we can use to level the playing field. Oh, Apex is a battle royale. It's all we can do, but the odds aren't in our favor. Most of the weapons laying around here are useless. They were meant to make people lose hope that they could fight back. Most is better than all of them, at least. Well, yes and no. There's no hope to lose if they knew all of them were fake. That's Damien's MO. He'll give the people trapped on his shows just enough hope for escape. Then he'll use that to trap you. Real guns among the fakes. Boats and planes when you're trapped on an island. If we're going to make it through this, we can't fall for his game. Understand? Loud and clear. Then, let's go. There's no time to waste. We ran from wall to wall, taking cover between each time. Whenever we had the chance, we'd pick up what looked like a gun and see if it was real. Oh, there's Papa. There's her dad. We only had seconds to check for each one. Damien was hot on our trail. A gunshot rang out, blowing a hole through the wall Cat and I were hiding behind. Oh no.
What's the matter? You're like two rats in a lab.
You fired again?
Shrapnel from the wall scraped my arm. Oh fuck!
It was like my arm had been lit on fire.
Ikug, you okay?
I'll live, don't worry. We need to find the weapon. And we need to find the switch. We ran behind another wall, narrowly dodging another shot from Damien. It dawned on me that he wasn't even trying to hit us. He was trying to make us scared. And it was working, but why? He's reloading. Come on! We dashed out from behind the wall and ran past Damien, looking desperately for the switch and for any weapons we could find. I managed to pick up 2 pistols. Cat did the same. Damn, looks like they are fake too. How's yours looking? I took a look at the first one. Upon further inspection, it was clear it was no more than a plastic toy. But the second one, Cat realized it the same second I did. It was real. With a single bullet loaded. Oh, just a single bullet? Oh no, yabai. Alright, that's good. Let's... Another 2 shots rang out, blowing a hole in the wall, just next to where my head was a second ago. Fuck! How come he gets that? How come he gets that fucking hand cannon? The budget's got to go somewhere, I guess. Anyway, we've got the gun. That's probably the only real one in the stadium. We need to find the switch now. Even with a gun, we're no match for him. Sounds good to me. We ran further through the stadium, opposite the entrance, until we were square in the middle of the stadium. And there it was. The switch! You'd think they'd have hit it better. Damien's laughter echoed through the arena as he reappeared on the screens above the arena.
Congrats! You found the switch! It's a damn shame I forgot to mention something about the switch here. It won't do jack shit, even if you both have access, as long as I've got a heartbeat. Damn it, Damien. I plan on sticking around, but I'm not heartless. In fact, I'm a pretty decent guy for what I'm about to do. Kat looked like she had just seen a ghost. Kat? EK? I've got an offer you can't refuse, but only one of you can claim it. If either of you kills the other one, I'll let the one left standing go. We'll forget this ever happened and call it a wrap on Find Love or Die Trying. I'll even let the survivors leave the island. I can even guarantee I'm telling the truth because this is airing live to the world right now. People bow down and get in line because I tell them the truth, because they know I keep my word. They wouldn't believe me for a second if I ever went back on it, you know? Not a bad deal, huh? Especially considering that if no one takes that offer, I'll just kill both of you. I'm giving you 5 minutes to decide. Then, I'm coming for you. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah, can't we just shoot him instead? The screen shut off. Kat and I looked at each other, a mix of horror and fear on her face, and there was no doubt that mine mirrored hers. Ika, can't imagine what's racing through your head right now. Probably think I'm going to betray you again, right? I was at loss for words. You don't have to say anything. Look, I can't blame you for doubting me. And honestly, if you just shot me right now, I'd be okay with it. Because then, you'd be free to go. I know Damien will keep his word. But if there's even the slightest chance that you want me to be able to escape from here too, then I need to ask you something that I know sounds insane. What's that? I need you to give me the gun. The only real one we've got. Look, I'm not stupid enough to not know how that sounds. Simple reality is, I've known you for so long now, and one thing I know about you is that you're a terrible shot. Me? I'm as good as you can get on this island. I think I'm our best bet to taking him down. But I understand completely if you're not willing to trust me. If you think I'm lying, I get it. And if you don't trust me... She closed her eyes and pressed her finger against her forehead. Then please, just make it quick. The gun in my hands had never felt so heavy. On one hand, I guaranteed that I can make it out of here alive. On the other, trusting Kat. Can I trust Kat after all that she's done to me? Can I really believe her words when the memories that can prove or deny them are lost to me? Got no time. Have to choose. I think we can trust her. I think we can trust her. I think so. We're gonna save for now. We can always go back. I trust you, Kat. I held out the gun to her. You do? After everything I've done? After everything you've done, yes, I still trust you. I know you've been forced to do some awful things to people that didn't deserve it. But I know there's good in you, and I believe in that good.
Take it. Thank you, Ikug. She took the gun from my hands. I won't let you down. Well, if you do, it's not like I'd be around for long enough to regret it. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's do this. We decided to seek Damien out and try to get the drop on him, rather than waiting for him at the switch. My heart was practically beating out of my chest. I couldn't tell if Kat was as nervous as I was. If she was, she hid it with the same poker face she always had. We dashed to another wall for cover, looked around and repeated. How much time has passed? Feels like I've been looking for him for hours with the pressure, though I know it can't be more than a few minutes. As the minutes passed by, I could tell Kat was growing more and more impatient. She trained her gun wherever she looked, her trigger finger ready to shoot her only bullet at any time. Left, right. I glanced around, then looked at her, and back again. Her hands were shaking. Looking left, look right. We only got one shot to make or break it. Look back to Kat. She's checking a corner ahead for us. She looks left, she looks right. It takes everything I have to stay focused. Don't think about dying, not even the possibility. She turns to look back at me. Oh no. Damien's walking closer and closer from behind her with his gun resting on his shoulder. Can't be more than 10 meters away. He slowly lifts the gun from its resting point. Before I know it, I'm running towards her with everything I have. Oh! Something is making me run. Something I've forgotten. Oh! I'm just starting to remember. It's the two of us at the beach. I can see it now. How many hours has it been? We made it to the ship, but it wasn't enough. The alarms were deafening. Security was going to be here any minute. And our only saving grace, our ship, wouldn't start. That's it then. I'd never heard Kat sound so desperate. Well, at least we tried, right? Who else can say that? She lowered her head and leaned on me. No, we're not giving up just yet. There's nothing we can do, Ikug. The engine's broken, and the guards will be here any minute. We've got at least some weapons. It's not over yet. I grabbed the precious few firearms we had and split them between us. There's two of us and hundreds of them. There's no point. Not to mention, you're a terrible shot. Oh, so it is true. You're right. Taking them head on would be suicide. But that's not what you'll be doing. Me? I'm just some nobody, but you're the big man's daughter after all. Your word means a lot to them. She was horrified. I would be too if I were in her shoes right now. No, I won't let you do this, Ikug. You don't have a choice. Look around. Look, I'm not happy either, but us both dying here would be worthless. But if you live, you get a second chance to make it out of here. A second chance to see the other side. I know, but what's the point if it's not with you? You'll have to find that out yourself. They're almost here. Come on! We're running out of time! Her hands were shaking. It looked like she was going to drop her gun any second. I hate you for this, you know? I know. And I'm sorry.
Ah, she's crying! Ah! Cat! Oh man, no, no! Ah! Cat! Wait, that's sad! That's sad! Oh no! Oh, oh, yeah! No, Jesus.
She slowly raised her arms and trained the gun's sights directly at me. And now, we wait. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Don't shoot the place Don't shoot the face, please. I'm rather proud of it. I don't know what I'd do without my supernaturally good looks. She laughed through the tears.
Ah! Cat, I'm sorry I called you a rat! Ah!
I would have still loved you.
Even without the... Ah! Oh, God! I take it back! I take everything back! I take everything back! You are the best girl. Oh, cat, not a rat. I'm sorry I called you a rat. That line, that freaking line! That line.
Right back at you, cat. She kissed me for the last time.
I love you, Ikug.
I love you too. Sorry, but it's gonna be the face. Let me just take off the safety. Wait, I didn't sign up for this. I heard my favorite sound one last time. I could hear the guards coming now. With only seconds left. On the bright side, I won't owe you $10. Our bet? She laughed. I think it's pretty clear who won the bet. I can see the guards now. My time is up. What makes you say you did it? Alive? Everything hurts so bad. I almost wish I wasn't. Shock must have knocked me out cold. I coughed up blood as my vision flashed in and out rapidly, too fast to tell if I'd been fatally shot. It was all I could do to try to stay conscious. It's as you said, Father. Anyone who breaks our law must be punished. I could just barely make out her voice, but it brought comfort to me.
You really do take after me. You've made your old man very, very proud. Oh, well, you look at that. Looks like our little hero's got some life left. Huh? I didn't know how that was possible, but okay. You know, you're in luck. See, the whole escaping thing, I'm afraid I'm going to have to fire you. No severance. I tried to make a witty comment back, but the only thing that came out of my mouth was coughed up blood. Well, you're in luck. A new opportunities just opened up, and I think...
He kicked me in the stomach, then rolled over me with his foot. Oh no.
You'd be the perfect fit. He laughed as he pressed my palm under his foot. You might think I'm going soft on you by not killing you outright.
Looked down at me, then back at her.
But mark my words, you'll both wish I had.
Do whatever you want. I don't care about Ikug anymore.
He laughed maniacally. Maniacally. Ah ha 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 ha. I never did like Ikug much anyway.
My vision's fading. His words turned to vapor as I could feel myself crumple into nothing. The last thing I saw was her face. She was holding the river back with everything she had. Why are you going to fool with that poker face like that, cat? I love you. Always have, always will. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what I forced you to do. Even more so, I'm so sorry that you'll be alone now. But I hope one day you'll understand. Flashback to reality. I've almost reached Cat. I pushed myself to run faster and faster,
Faster than I've ever ran in my life. Cat doesn't see him, but she sees the alarm going off in my eyes. Damien points his gun at his daughter. He's preparing to take the shot. Cat starts to turn around, but there's no time. Damien's fingers pulls back on the trigger. What am I doing? I see the world turn to slow motion. Why am I throwing away my life for a cat? These memories, they're mine, yet not at the same time. Who can say if I'm the same person as before, who loved her so much? Who can say if these memories form a completely different me compared to what I am now? There's no time for answers. Even if I've forgotten you over and over, somehow I remember you, and I know that I would do anything for you. I run past Kat and throw myself in front of her because I love her. A gunshot rings out. It's like my body struck by lightning and set aflame. Ah! Fires again and again. Undescribable pain ripples across my body as shot after shot rips through me. Oh no, we're not... Did we get the bad ending? Are we not gonna go home with the waifus? Shoot. Ugh, we're not gonna go home with the waifus! No! It's not like the movies, where someone can stand after being shot over and over. The firing stops and my vision starts to fade. I can barely hear him, reloading over the sound of my body screaming in agony. My knees buckle. I start to fall. As I fall, I can see Kat with her gun trained on Damien. There's no fear in her eyes. Her hands aren't shaking, but she's biting her lip so hard that I can see it bleeding. The last thing I see before the dart takes me is her finger pressing down on the trigger. Huh? Wake up, be good. Please. Please, don't die! What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? Am I alive? Am I alive? I never heard her sound so desperate. Please, just wake up! I can't lose you again. Not again! It took everything I had just to open my eyes and breathe. Kat was cradling me in her arms with tears streaming down her face. Thank God. Don't pass out again. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, Kat. I coughed up blood. How is this man bulletproof? Maybe it's true. Maybe he is bulletproof. Jesus. He had a red armor and Dad had white armor. Save your strength. Did you get him? We did. That's great. The switch? Should be able to get it now, but you're in no shape to walk. And to be honest, I'm not in the best shape either. I looked up at her and felt my heart drop. You've been shot! She laughed. Yeah, now that I know what it feels like, I'm even more sorry for shooting you back then on the beach. There was nothing else you could have done, Kat. That didn't stop me from regretting it every second for these past 2 years. Oh, Kat. That day, I made a promise to myself. It didn't matter how many people I'd have to hurt or how much I would have to hurt. I would get you off this island, alive and well, even if it was the last thing I did. Even if I had to see you fall in love with somebody else 100 times. Ah, yeah! 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 Even if I knew it meant I could never be with you again. I made a promise back then, and I'll keep it even if it kills me. Slowly, Kat tried to lift me off from the ground and onto her back. Yeah, Kat just got the NTR for all these years and... Oh man, the pain! The pain! I feel bad for her now. She screamed and coughed up blood as she tried to lift me up. Stop! you're going to get yourself killed. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. She lifted me onto her back and took one step back towards the switch. I told myself back then. She stepped forward again. Her legs were trembling. That if you weren't leaving this island alive, neither would I. Another step closer. Because I love you, you know? One more step. I know you don't remember most of our time together. Her breath was getting ragged. She'd take several steps, then have to pause for breath. Honestly, I'm glad you even remember bits and pieces. I'm grateful for whatever I can get. The switch is inside. Maybe you fell... And maybe the you I fell in love with doesn't even exist anymore. God. We're so close to it, yet still far. But I'd like to believe it's still you, Ikug. That you're still the same Ikug that I fell in love with. You were just steps away from the switch. That I'm still the one you love. But I love Violet. But, Cat. Cat is a good girl. She laughed bitterly. It's just wishful thinking, I know. We're here. We made it. You just... She coughed up blood again. Need to put your hand on the scanner. Can you do that? Got it. I used the last of my strength to reach my hand forward. With every inch I drew closer to it, my vision grew darker. I pushed harder and harder with everything I had. Got it. My turn. Done. All that's left is to pull the switch. Sorry, Ikug. I'm going to have to put you down for a second. No problem. Cat gently rested me on the ground. Fuck! I can barely stand now. She tumbled towards the switch. She managed to catch it with her hands, and she used it to keep herself upright. Here we go. The moment we'd all been waiting for. She pulled it with the last of her strength. A second later, she fell to the ground by my side. The cacophony of machinery filled the stadium. That must be the barrier opening. We did it, Ikug. I'm sorry, Ikug. What for? I don't think we're getting out of here after all. I can't even move. It's okay. We had a good run, you know? I guess you could say that. At least, the girls will be able to get out of here. They deserve better than to die here. Yeah. I love you, Ikug. Always have, and always will. For these last 2 years, I dreamed of us starting a new life together. Somewhere far from here. But I guess life's not like the movies. Dreams don't come true. I wish we could have met in a different place, a different time. Maybe, just maybe then we... Cat? Cat? Ah! Ah! Her eyes were closed. Streams of tears ran down from both her eyes. My visions blurred even more as tears welled up in my eyes. If we could have met in a different place, a different time, I'm sure our story would have been so different. I wish we could have, Cat. I tried to move closer to her, but my body refused. It was all I could do to move my head around.
I looked around in futility for some kind of miracle that could save us both. This is too sad an ending. I looked to Cat. I looked to the heavens, which had all but abandoned us. I looked behind us, and I saw what could only be described as angels. I tried to speak, but no words would come out. I must be dreaming. The world turned black. Am I dead? If I keep asking myself that, it's bound to be right sooner or later. But somehow, I think there's more to come in my story. And I know that there's one person that I want to spend the rest of it with. I love you.
Damien! Save, shield, save, shield. Oh no!
Okay, number one, who the fuck would pick Tara?
She was useless.
Only one good answer here, but I want to try out the others too, especially Violet. But let's go with the girl, the best girl for 2 years. Yeah.
Don't worry, we saved. We can try out the other endings.
I woke up in an
What are you guys doing? Violet, green for Terra. No, it's Cat. It should be Cat first. Then we'll go with Violet next. Obviously, if Cat wasn't an option, I would have chosen Violet for reals. Come on, Cat deserves better for these past 2 years. She got NTR'd for 2 years straight. She has to have the happy ending, you know? We'll try Violet's next.
I woke up in an unfamiliar room. Is the room shaking? Try to get up.
Ow! Fuck!
I looked down to my body. I'd been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy. Cat best girl. I was called a madman, but now I'm vindicated. But I'm alive.
Ikug, you're up!
Hey, Yui. Where are we?
We're on the boat. We're miles away from the island now.
That's a relief. Is everyone okay?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Yui ran off, then came back a few moments later.
Mina guide.
You had us worried, Ikug. I'm so glad to see you're alright. You didn't make it easy to save you either. Violet's still best girl in our hearts. Don't worry, we'll get to that. Let's get to the Cat ending first, aka the girl who deserved the best ending. I'm surprised that Yui wasn't a spy in the Yandere. I am too, trust me. Come on, is there no plot twist with Yui yet? Where are we getting the plot twist? If there's one person out of all these girls that I'm very sus of, it has to be Yui. Come on, there must be something behind that sweet smile. Oh, and if you find yourself craving brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you. I'm just thankful it worked. It's so good to see you safe and sound, Ikug.
If you died after all we've been through, I'd kill you. But I'm really happy that you're here for me to say that too. You did great, Ikug. The Resistance could use somebody like you. Besides, it doesn't look like you have a real job anymore, huh?
Thanks, guys. You really stuck out your necks to save Cat and I could never thank you enough.
It's what you would do for us, Ikug.
Indeed. We ran after you two just moments after you'd left. There was no point in us escaping if it wasn't with you, Ikug.
Violet. Yeah, I know Cat said not to, but hey. I didn't remember that at that time, so it's all good. You managed to save the brothers' vibe too. I couldn't just let them be stranded after all, well, all that we've been through together.
I'm glad to hear that. There's no way we could have escaped without them. I nervously looked around the room. This cat...
Cat's doing well too. She's resting in the room next door. She didn't think you wanted to see her.
I see. Thanks for letting me know, Yui.
I should be thanking you. None of us would have made it off the island if it wasn't for you and Cat. It's true, despite whatever you may hear Tara say. I'm just saying I have a pretty mean right hook.
It's good to see you all. I've got no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together.
You bet! I'm surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I could really use you as a PR person for the resistance, Ikug. You've got a thing for speeches. Wait a minute. If everyone's here and Cat's next door, who's driving the boat?
Everyone looked at Tara.
That's a series exit for a terabyte. Sure enough, like a cartoon character.
We laughed together. Felt like it's been so long since we could just laugh. No cameras, no fear, just friends fooling around. Anyway, it's good to see you're okay. That said, team, we need to give Ikug some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because we didn't use the zombie virus's unique properties to save you. Thanks, Scarlet. And thank you everybody for coming to see me.
Don't mention it. We're all in this together and all that, right? See you later, Ikug.
Alright, enough with the cheese. Get out here before Ikug turns... before Ikug needs rest, yes? And with that, I was alone. Whew, I thought they'd never leave.
Hey Scarlet, what's up?
Nothing. She was hiding a syringe behind her back. Need to give you a shot for good luck. Right. I put my arm
out forward.
Well, the doctor knows best. Not a doctor. She injected the good luck into my arm. I just wanted to say thanks again. My life went off the rails back at the island, even before the show. That's putting it lightly. She laughed. I know if I stayed there, I never would have been truly happy for the rest of my life. I never would have been able to help people ever again. So, thank you again, Ikug. You've been out, so there's no way you'd know, but today's the day that would have been the last day of the show. The final ceremony where you ask one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anyone's rushing for a proposal, but I think everyone wants to hear an answer from you.
Oh.
That kind of decision takes some time to think over, so I figured you need a little space. Thanks, Scarlet. You're right. It's my pleasure. She kissed me on the cheek. Well, I'll see you later. See you, Scarlet.
Euthanasia? Shut up, Polgard!
And then I was alone in the room. It's a tough choice, but it's one I know I have to make. They're all such incredible people. I'd be lucky with any of them. Anyone would. I sat in silence for a time, both resting and contemplating what to do. Is it a life of excitement with Ali? A life of rediscovery with Scarlet? A life enjoying the simple things with Yui? A life challenging our limits with Violet? A life of freedom with Tara? And then, I just knew. I got up from the bed. I walked to the door of my room and looked for the room next to mine. There. I looked through the window, and I just knew. I opened the door. I gently opened the door. Hey. Hey, Kug. You look like hell. You don't look much better. I'm surprised your face is intact. It's survived a lot now, hasn't it? Yeah. You know, the girls are hoping you'll ask one of them out today. They'll get the wrong idea if they see you here. I came here for you, Kat. And only you. Oh, Doki Doki! Oh my god. Oh my god. You've been there for me. From even before I can remember meeting you. There's no way I could have ever gotten off this island, or anyone else could have if it wasn't for you. And I know that there's so much we have to figure out, and so much we don't know in this world. But I know I want to face that world with you. Kat. She was blushing! Ah! Oh my gosh! Tears were streaming down her face. I didn't want to hope for it. I walked next to her and got down on one knee. I tried so hard to convince myself that it would never happen, because it was too painful to even hope. I don't have a ring or anything, but I'm sure I can get one later. You don't need a ring. Will you marry me? God! Oh man! I did it! I'm crying. I'm slightly crying. I'm slightly tearing up. Yes, yes, yes. I love you, Kat. I love you too, Ika. More than you can ever know. This is the best ending. Oh, God. Oh. Wherever life takes you is where I'll go. We held each other close and kissed for the first time in years. Memories flooded back with each passing moment. The day we met, our first kiss, fights in the rain, making up, the joy of just being with the person you love. The day I proposed to her, the first time. And now today, I'm sure there's many more to come. Here's to making new memories together, Kat. I love you. Oh my god. Ah! That was beautiful. I'm actually tearing up. Jesus Christ, that's so beautiful, Kat. Oh, that was so nice. Can we skip? Okay, there we go. Thanks for playing. Jesus, that was so good.
Ah. Okay, let's try a different ending. Let's try the Violet ending. I love you, Violet. Uh-huh. Oh, it was her who welcomed us back.
Welcome back, Ikug. I knew you'd make it, but you had me for a second. You know me, I like to keep things interesting. It's great to see you again, Violet. Likewise, Ikug. I'm not sure what I would have done if I had lost you.
She's blushing.
I've grown a tad attached, you might say.
Ah, my heart.
I'm sure the others want to know you're alright. A moment, please. Violet left the room, then came back a few moments later.
Minna ga iru. Oh my gosh, you're okay! I'm so glad to see you're alright, Ikug. We've read this. Well, that was really touching. Let's see what happens if we had blasted Cat instead. Oh, we have that option too. But I want to see the Violet ending. Cat getting Ikug again. She couldn't even be happy 5 minutes. Really stuck out your nice blah 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 blah. Skip. Come on. Come on. The good luck injection.
Hey.
Ah, there we go.
Hey, Ikug? Should you not be resting? Probably, but
I won't stand for it.
here, let me help you back to bed.
Oh, she's gonna help me back to bed.
Thanks, Violet. I put my arm around her and she walked me with me back to the bed. I wanted to talk to you. At first, I wanted to wait until later, but I've learned some things just cannot wait.
Aww. Nah. Well, come on. Nothing. I don't know if anyone could top the Cat ending, but aw. She's cute.
Had to see you, no matter what.
Why is that?
First, I wanted to thank you. If it weren't for you, we could... I know, I would have never left that island alive.
Right back at you, Violet. You gave us hope when we'd all but given up. Compared to that, I didn't do much.
I could not have done it if it weren't for you supporting me all this time, Ikug. You've helped me through so much. I'm more grateful than I could ever express. You helped me realize that there's no such thing as a guarantee. The world we live in, the things we believe, whether or not we will survive another day, they could all be taken away in an instant. I'm positive none of us ever planned to be on a show like this, no?
I'd like to think so.
And if this is the way the world is, then there's nothing more important than making the most of every moment. It's all we have. It's true.
She took a deep breath.
More than anything, I want to share all of those moments to come with you, Ikug. Like You've been there for me. I want to make you smile when you want to cry. I want to make you as happy as you make me every day. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I love you, Ikug. Will you be mine? And only mine? I love you too, Violet. It'd be my pleasure to be yours. Will you be mine? For always, if you will have me. Couldn't help but smile. It beat me to asking you. I was going to find you and ask you. I suppose great minds think alike. Perhaps I'm making a little more of the moments than you are, no? I laughed. I don't know about that. I pulled Violet close and kissed her on the lips. She kissed me back passionately as if it were our last. For a moment, time stood still. All that mattered was Violet and I. It was bliss. I'm looking forward to the moments to come with you, Riku. Couldn't be happier. I took the words right out of my mouth. Here's to the moments we'll share, Violet. I'll obey you.
Yeah, I don't know. The cat ending does feel more canon, right? It's only right that we choose cat after everything. But oh my god, it's been 3 hours and 40 minutes since I've been streaming. Holy shit. I just noticed the time. I gotta go to sleep. Oh man. But Bachi! That was good. It's the cat ending though. Nothing beats the freaking cat ending. It made me tear up. Well, it's kind of late now. I think if you want to play the game yourself, it is free on Steam. So if you want to try out the other endings yourself and other options, well, go. Membership Yokusa. Thank you, Terra ending for the lulz. Should I do it? I mean, it's just funny, you know? Why would people choose Terra? She has done nothing. She has given us nothing. Yeah, you go, girl! Give us nothing! You know? Terra. This is so stupid. About time you woke up. Yeesh. You sure know how to keep a girl waiting, Ikug. Sorry, I was still figuring out the whole not dying thing. I'm glad you figured it out. Give me 1 second. I gotta let the otherness know. Skip. It's kind of weird though that, you know, the cat before the ending and everything, the cat story just makes so much sense. So it's kind of weird if you choose another girl and then they don't even show cat elsewhere on the other girl's ending, which is kind of weird because she kind of played such a big role, you know? Skip. Good luck. So yes, the only canon and logical ending should be the cat ending. And she is the best girl. I take it back. I take everything back. And now it's time to go see her. You go, girl. Go give us nothing. Hey, Ikug. Would you happen to know how to read a map? See? What the fuck are you saying? I literally just died, and what the fuck are you asking me now? Oh my god. Seriously, everything just looks blue out there. I couldn't help but laugh. When you think about it, it doesn't really matter where we're going, so as long as we're not going back to the island. I can guarantee that's not happening. Aside from that, not much else.
We laughed together. You know, Tara, I wanted to thank you.
Thank you for what? For what?
No matter how dark things got or how much it seemed like it was all over, you never stopped trying to get everyone's spirits up. Woo! You made us laugh when it felt like we hit the end of the road.
You made us brave enough to try to escape. I mean, the password thingy was thanks to Ikug, you know?
To laugh at the chances and just do it.
You know, there are some... there are some
moments where we don't need laughter. But she, you know, Tara it's just existing there and giving us nothing.
You're incredible!
God, Ikug, I didn't know the impact from the gunshots was that bad that it messed up with your head. For you to think that Tara is incredible.
It was nothing.
It was nothing. It was literally nothing.
It was literally nothing.
More than just what you've done for everybody, you made me feel like I can do anything.
What the fuck?
And when I'm next to you, I feel like we can take on the world. I really like you, Tara, and I want to make you feel just like how you're making me feel every day.
Oh no.
I want to make you sing and dance when it seems like it's all over. And more than anything, I want to be with you all the time.
Jokes. I don't know what to say. Gosh, I like that. I like you too, Ikug.
Whenever I felt like giving up, you made me feel like I could do anything.
And when I'm next to you, I know the world's in our hands. So I guess we're gonna start dating now?
Come on.
Yeah, I guess so! This is the ugliest ending and route ever. Sweet! Gosh. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's take this boat somewhere with the internet. Sounds like a plan. Where we're headed next, I know I'll be right where I belong as long as I'm with her. Let's just hope that it doesn't make sense. This ending does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Worst ending.
I'd rate Tara Who out of 10. I'd rate it Tara out of 10.
It just doesn't make fucking sense. Like, everyone did so much more, and then it could be like, okay, I like you, Tara, because you're funny. Haha, you're a funny girl.
Oh my god. Anyway, well, that's that. If you want to try out the game yourself, it's free on Steam. Oh yeah, wait. Snowcrab, thank you for the $1. Arigatou gozaimasu. Better title for this VN is The Time of Accidentally 6 times 6 Beautiful Girls. That's true. Well, that's that. I'm glad it's over. We got the best ending, which is the cat ending, and we got to see the worst ending ever. So, once again, this game is free on Steam. Just search it up, find love or die trying. It's a very beautiful game. I think it was really good. With some weird parts here and there, but overall, I liked the girls, except for the green one. And yeah, it might be worth the try for yourselves if you like VNs, if you like cute girls. So, and if you like a little excitement or like a little thrill with your love life. So, yeah. I guess that's all for now. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours now, and it's time for me to head to bed. And this officially ends the Find Love or Die Trying series. Pachi pachi pachi! It's the end of the series. Owatta there's no more. And next time, well, I got more visual novels to play on stream. So we're gonna start a new series next year. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'll be having a stream on Wednesday, and it's a game stream. Don't ask what game, just look at my schedule. And yeah, I guess that's all. I gotta sleep now. So more visual novels next year.
Let me know if you want something more on the serious side or something memey, something funny, something weird. Let me know. But I've got a few ideas in mind. Okay, well, thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. 来てくれてありがとうございます。It's time for me to go to bed and go to rest because I forgot I had Princess Judy, so it's time for me to rest and I'll see you guys on Wednesdays. アイラ様でした。お疲れ様でした。I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Good night. おやすみなさい. And if it's daytime in your time, have a great day. Oh wait, maybe it's a good time to also show you guys what I have for next week. So in case you missed it, here's my stream schedule for this week. Just finished Monday, which is Find Love or Die Trying. So we have 5 more, 5 more cursed streams. I'm not sure if the New Year's Zatsudan will be cursed enough, but yeah, this is the schedule for the rest of the week. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. So, お疲れ様でした. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. And if it's daytime in your time, have a great day. Bye-bye.